All right. Got that going. Okay. All right. Sweet. Okay. I think we got everything going now. If you just got here, welcome. Welcome back. Marcos Quinn, how are we doing? How are we doing, big dog? We just started. Got a lot of good food to eat. If you just join on Instagram too, join on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be like responding to comments and stuff there. We got a big ass pizza here. So, and we also have some cannoli and drank, and then some butter chicken sauce. I know that I've kind of ripped this before, but it just sounded so good that I feel like I kind of had to do it again. So yeah. Join on YouTube and Twitch if you're on Instagram as well. We're doing Mukbang Monday today. We've got a big ass pizza, some desserts ready to go. Yeah, 0-calorie mug. Always a staple. I want some, dude. You should get some. You should see if they have an Indian pizza place around you. I've never experienced it before, and it is just like life changing. It's so bad. The guy is like in there starting to recognize me, and every time I come in, he lets off a little smile. How fun? Jeez, bro, so bad. I got a stamped card. That's how you know it's cooked. Literally, like, the last time I went in, he was like, "Oh, do you like want a stamped card?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I guess." So yeah, welcome back, Raul. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm already spilling stuff, guys. This is cooked. Hold up. Already spilling the butter chicken sauce. Welcome in, guys. We've got some great food today. Drink, we've got mug. We have cannoli for dessert, butter chicken sauce, and then most importantly, chicken tikka masala pizza, not tiki, as I was famously pronouncing it. So we're going to get going here right about now. Make sure this doesn't spill here. It might. Check this shit. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Wow. It blows me away every time. Chud maxing. Bro, get out of here. But yes, dude, I don't know. This is my Mukbang Monday stream. This is my one cheat meal a week, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Maybe I have a few more than one. What's up, Mom Bex? How we doing? Wow. That shit literally like crack. Bro, I'm addicted to this stuff, bro. Oh my gosh. So bad. Oh, good. Fatter than you? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to be fatter than you, Taylor. I don't know. You've got the biggest back of anyone I know. Dude, I haven't eaten enough today, so this is like extra, like crack. Most fit accountant, dude. On God, we're doing debits and credits by day. A little lifting at night. Good. Wow, that is just amazing. We're also doing leg day, specifically quad day, tomorrow live stream. So be there for that if you want to see me borderline pass out. I'm going to hopefully get the mic working for that, unlike last time. What's up, Pod? How we doing? Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Wow, this is tasty. Wow. Gosh, I did not eat enough today. This is so good. Actually, I do some crazy things for this shit. Mm. Wow. Just excellent. Excellent. Mm. What's your guys' favorite cheat meal been recently? Let me know. For me, it's 100% been this, the Indian pizza. I discovered it like 3 weeks ago, and I just can't stop. It's so bad that the guy gave me a stamp card, and he chuckles every time I come in. How bad? Mmm. Oh man, that was so good. Wow, just superb. Little bit spicy though. Mm. Yeah, that is delicious. A little bev, wash it down. Mm. Mm. Welcome back, Angel. Ace sushi or Korean barbecue? I had Korean barbecue for the first time a couple of months ago. It was really good. But I ate so much because they had that thing where like you can't order new stuff until you finished everything on your plate. So like, dude, that was low-key like kind of a struggle because like there was one item, I think it was the shrimp. I didn't end up liking the shrimp because it tasted like extra. It tasted extra shrimpy, like or extra sea, just like the sea, and I was just like, fuck that, honestly. Uh, mm, oh my god, that shit's so fucking good. Oh shit. Um, yeah, but then I had to like, dude, I had to like pocket one of the shrimps to like order more food because I was just like, man, this shit tastes bad. But um, the Korean barbecue was like really really tasty, but that was like a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Oh, oh that's crazy. Um, you're my cheat meal. Shit. Anyways, real cheat meals, guys. Real cheat meals. Come on now. Did Seth mention leg day? No, no, I did not. Claudia, crazy, crazy, crazy pull up. But leg day is tomorrow. Leg day is tomorrow. We're doing a quad focus leg day. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of everything. I go pretty intense, definitely the most intense on leg days. So if you want to see me, I'm going to be breathing a fucking lot. So a little less talking, a little less yap. I'm quite a yapper. A little bit more just, try not to pass out kind of thing. Mm. Oh, that's good. Sheesh. This is This is my busiest 3 months for work. I spend the most time traveling. Oh shit. Where are you traveling to, and what do you do for work? Now, I remember you were a veteran, right? If I do remember correctly, and the profile pic, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh my gosh, hella! It's because of the butter chicken sauce. Here, I'll give you guys a bite here. Mm. Oh, it's so good. Wow, just excellent, excellent stuff. Gosh, that one commenter, that is really funny appearance. Anyways, um, that's crazy. That's crazy. Fuck. Anyway, Jesus. This is the busiest 3 months for work. Where I spend the most. Oh, I already read that. Wow, I'm just fucking slow as shit. Pizza or Subway? Subway? There's no shot. Subway is your favorite cheat meal, Marcos. There's no way. Be real. I'm no one. That's not real. Oh God, it's getting a little spicy, guys. Whew. Fuck. Okay. Man. Okay. Anyways, Jesus Christ. He's too sweet. Is bro trying to get at me? He's the guy. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? What you mean? Wow. Just 10 out of 10. So good. Dude, oh my gosh. I'm so glad that I'm not on the prep anymore. Like, it was really nice and it was really good for like content and stuff, but And I love like looking at myself in the mirror, but God, is it nice to just fucking eat food again. Like I'm eating, I don't even know, probably like, I think my maintenance is around 3,500 calories and I'm at like 169 pounds right now. So we're chilling. Wow. Delicious. What time tomorrow? Oh shit. Leg day stream will be, I think at 5:45 to 6. I'll post on my Instagram story about it though, just in case there's any delays. Like if there's hella traffic. So I'm just gonna go right after work and go to West Coast Strength, the one at Clackamas, and then get ripping there. So I don't know. Seth is gonna show us how to get double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Only if you're lucky. You know, I don't ever actually like, I don't know, I feel like as a guy, like, I don't know, like it's just something that also happens with leg day, but it's not like something you're ever actually like trying to attain, in my opinion, right? Like, I've personally never met a guy that's like, yeah, like I'm hitting leg day because I want like a hella dump truck. But like, I don't know. I don't really think I have a dump truck though, to be honest. Like, I think that would be a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, we have cardio at home. That's insane. That's crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's fucking nuts. Soup Mom, new commenter, I believe. Welcome. That looks delicious. It is super delicious. It is super, super tasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was in the Jesus Christ. Shit. Dude, sorry. Anyways. Yeah, I was in the Marines, but now I'm a water polo referee and traveling all over. Oh, okay. Did you do water polo like growing up? Is that like the connect, or were you just like hella into water polo? Like what's the connection there? Did you do it when you were younger? I'm assuming. I had a couple friends that did water polo, but I'm like not a bad swimmer, but I'm not a great swimmer. So I feel like it would never have been for me water polo. Plus, I don't know, like not a big fan of Speedo, but kind of hypocritical considering the bodybuilding stuff, anyways. So, in all fairness, but yeah, yeah, yeah. I was in the wait, hold on. Yeah, I was in the Marines, but now I'm a water polo referee. Oh wait, no, I already read that. Wait, you got to tell us who that beats me. I don't know, but just a very very weird statement. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I was always told shorter people have massive calves because they constantly have to do calf raises to reach things. Bro. Guys, crazy stray. Crazy stray. No, like, fuck. That's cooked. That's cooked. um, yeah. Bro has a whole bakery and is just trying to be modest. I mean, fuck. I mean, you guys maybe you'll tell me on tomorrow. It's gonna, yeah, probably like 5:45 to 6 is gonna be the gym stream. A lot less talking, no eating, just me kind of tweaking a little bit. Hopefully I can figure out the mic thing. Jeez. Secretly, guys do though. I don't know. I'm not so certain, to be honest with you. I don't think so. Maybe in secret, but I don't see what the appeal is. Assuming you're a straight guy, I don't really think that girls are really that interested in like a guy, like guy having a dump truck. I feel like that's more like the other way around. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Am I tripping? I don't know. Yeah, I did it growing up and when I was in the Marines. Okay, I see. I see. That shit's really hard. Like you guys like drown each other, don't you? Like, isn't that kind of true? Like, dude, I couldn't do that. I don't know. So tasty. So tasty. Okay, let's see. Shit. Every guy always says it's the Speedo, but if you don't have what it takes to look good in a Speedo, I'm not worried about looking good in a Speedo. It's more of just the like everyone can see everything, which in all fairness, guys, I mean, like I've done a bodybuilding show and posted it, and like a bunch of my posts are, you could say, definitely quite revealing, being that it's a fitness account. So, we've kind of bridged that gap, I would say. But in all fairness, when I was younger, I did not bridge that gap. So yeah. Yeah. Samira, what's up, Samira? How we doing? We are eating chicken tiki masala pizza with some butter chicken sauce, and we also have cannolis. And then of course, because we got to keep it healthy, right? 0 cal root beer, no caffeine. You got to keep it healthy, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, girls do want a fatty though. Do they? It's not something that I've personally ever heard. I don't know. Is that a thing, guys? I don't think so. If it is, it's very DL. I mean, you tell me. I mean, I guess, just when I'm hitting like hack squat or, any squatting motion, I guess you're hitting a little bit of glute, but like you're never going to catch me on the hip thrust. Like I'm never ripping the hip thrust. I guess RDLs work some glute too, I guess. But that's more like for the hamstrings. That's like my big hamstring compound movement. And dude, I just started doing them on that like the belt chain kind of a thing. I don't know what it's called, the pit shark, something like that. Dude, locked in. It feels so good on the hamstring. It is just like a perfect movement for me. Like, yeah, it's like a little ego lifty because you have to put up like it's a little bit lighter, so you have to put like a lot of weight on. So I put like I think I like measured it out, like including the sled or whatever. It was like 770 pounds or something like that for maybe 7. I think I did something like that. So definitely a little ego lifty, but I don't care because it's still, I have more room to put the plates on, so it's chill. It's chill. Water polo is considered one of the toughest sports. Yeah, they fucking like drown each other, and you have to be like a really good swimmer, right? So I don't know. You gotta have some crazy cardio, and like I did wrestling growing up, which is also like a very difficult sport. So that was already hard enough. Didn't need to throw on some extra, some extra like water element to it. I don't know. Plus, like, I have like a fear of drowning too, so I feel like I would not have done super great in that role. Okay, I'm gonna have one of these cannolis. Let's see here. All right. Oh, never had a cannoli before. A lot of cream in the middle. Very filled. Pause. Anyways. Try to stay afloat without touching the bottom of the pool while someone else. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, fuck that. I like to wrestle in the pool with my friends and stuff, but not like where I can stand. I'm not trying to tread water and wrestle. Like, no, thank you at all. Besides, water polo speedos are thicker than regular speedos. Never really revealing unless you're a blessed guy. Yo, shit. Fuck. Yeah. And also, I have like no room to talk. I mean, literally, I did a bodybuilding show, and I mean, you're in like basically a speedo, so literally spray tanned and oiled up. So, like, if anything, that's even worse. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. If Daddy Aioli, famous Mexican fitness influencer, does hip thrusts and do his massive, I can too. No. I'm not saying it's a bad movement. And pause. Yes. Oh, I forgot the watermelon. Did I make a promise about the watermelon? Fuck. I probably need to. Was I going to include a watermelon? I don't remember. Did I make a promise for that on the last stream? I have no fucking clue. Remind me if I did. Well, no, yeah. I don't think hip thrusts are a bad movement, but I personally, you asked the question. Like in bodybuilding, like for me, it's not that important to have like a crazy like a dump truck. Like that's not really what you're like being judged on, really, especially as a guy. I mean, largely upper body, and you gotta have a good lower body too, but it's not the ass, like it's the quads and the hammies, and if you have like thigh gap or not, which I'm trying to close, working on the adductors. But it's such a shame. All the adductor machines, I swear, I was just talking about this recently. All of the adductor machines are like chronically light. Like, dude, I feel like literally like when I very first started doing them, I could pretty much max out the machine. Just hitting the in. So I have to use my gym pin, but I already ran out of room. Like the gym pin can only take like I think 3 plates or something like that. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna buy another gym pin just for adductors. So now it's like I'm gonna have to start doing like crazy high reps and stuff. And I know the rep range that's like can be optimal or whatever and still grow is like, what is it? It's up to 30 in theory, at least that's like what the data says. So like yes, but I just never do. I never do like anything that high rep, but I might have to eventually because I mean, dude, I think I literally did on the adductor, if you count like full stack plus the pin and then also the plates that I was putting on, dude, I mean, I literally did. It was 390 on the adductors for 17. So it's like, dude, am I really going to start doing like 30 reps? I hate doing really, really high reps because it's like, I feel like it's really hard to determine if you're actually pushing till failure because it just hurts or burns a lot. That's why I like doing a little bit lower reps and just like upping the weight a little bit to a point, in all fairness. The real question is, where is the Corvette? Oh my gosh. I'm not falling for the bait, guys. It's not going to work. Okay? We're zen. We're locked. I'm not falling for that shit. Anyways, I'm not falling for the Corvette bait. And I fall for a lot of bait. 2 melons. What? Jeez, bro. Should I get a melon for the next eating and talking stream? Just to see if I could rip that live on stream. Could give it a try. That last one was really, really hard. Like I definitely had to like loosen it up a little bit before the YouTube video like started going, in the sense of just like, just giving it a go. Because at first, when I very first tried it, it was like really crazy. So then I got it like just a little bit with the in between the knees or whatever. That's just pretty hard, like crushing a watermelon, I'm not gonna lie. And it hurt. It hurt because it's literally just like my knee bones are just cooked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I missed the last few streams, and now I'm lost. Gonna miss the rest of the weeks too. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, it's okay though. It's okay. We're gonna be getting back into like a pretty consistent rhythm. I'm developing a little bit new of a schedule because I don't think I'm gonna do too much streaming on the weekends, just because I like having my weekends to me. Like it was really fun. I had such a great weekend. I went out with the boys Friday night. That was a ton of fun. And then Saturday I went on such a nice hike and it was great. I think I posted about it, and that was really nice. And then Sunday saw some family, again, really nice. So it's just like I didn't really have too much time in order to stream and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of adjust my schedule coming up, or maybe on the weekends it'll be like a gym stream or something like that. So you know. People are told by judges to work on their arse more. Really? Is that so? Oh, yeah. In all fairness, though, wait, have you? That's a decent. Have you tried breaking an egg with the bicep trend? That's got to be like really, 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 really easy, no? Right? Like, there's no way you can't just like you're talking like right? Isn't that like probably really easy? Am I tripping? I know like with the glute whatever, but it's like only like the side that really like has any relevancy, right? Like I know like a measure if you're like super fucking shredded is if you have like glute striations because that's like you hold like some of the most fat in your butt. So if you have striations in your butt, like you're fucking shredded. Which when I do my next show, I would like to get there, but we'll see. We'll see. Can you burp now? I mean, I'm drinking this, so you just I guess you gotta wait. I don't know. Mm. Oh man, my stomach's been like low key hurting a little bit. Oh, today, dude. I think I've been having too much whey protein because I have like my Ninja Creamy, which has whey protein, and then I also have like a protein shake. But I've only been doing that because I haven't had enough time to pack myself like a true lunch. And then Ninja Creamy is really good for lunch. Like it's super filling, low calorie, high protein. But I feel like I can't have so much whey to you know what I'm saying. Um, I don't know though. I don't know. Can you tell us about that lady that came over? What are you talking about? Huh? What, like a commenter or something? Or what do you mean? Uh, yeah, but I feel like the egg breaking thing, I feel like that'd be like, yeah, bro, I feel like that'd be like hella easy because like, dude, you just put that in there. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, am I tripping? Is it like harder than it sounds? I don't know. That doesn't like the watermelon. That was hard, but the egg, I don't know. I don't know. Did you post on TikTok or are you one of those Insta only kind of guys? I do post on TikTok as well. I've got like 9,500, I think, something like that on TikTok. Hopefully, in like a couple weeks, we'll hit 10K on there. But I basically kind of just like repost whatever I post on Instagram. And then I also repost on YouTube Shorts, whatever I post on Instagram as well. And then I do have a couple of like more just normal Instagram posts or whatever. Um, so I guess those don't go over to TikTok or YouTube just because like they're not transferable. But all my short form content, I posted across everything, so you're not gonna like miss anything per se. But I also post the most stories and like personal stuff on Instagram, I would say overall. But yeah. Damn, someone needs to ban those bots, dude. I know. Every now and then there ends up being like like I don't even know. Like I guess they're like promoting some like AI live stream viewer thing, which is kind of like exceptionally dumb. Man, okay, another thing of pizza here. Hold up, hold up. Okay, here we go. Mm, wow, delicious. Um, let's see. Did the melon make you poop a lot? Bro, what do you fucking think? I had the entire melon. I had the whole melon. You know how much fiber was in that? Like, bro, it was literally straight melon at a certain point, though, guys. Like, literally straight melon. Like, oh my God. And I had to piss literally every like 20 minutes. It was actually so cooked. And I had work the next day, too, when I did that challenge. God, that was fucked. 8 pounds in 1 hour in 700 calories. People talking about they could eat a whole fucking melon. Bullshit. Bullshit. I mean, I don't have the craziest of crazy appetites, but you guys saw the 10,000 calorie cheat day challenge. Like, I can eat. The watermelon was hard in one sitting. I'm telling you, if you like watermelon, it is the cheat code for cutting it with carbs, at least. Uh, anyways, that lady who came over to your front door last stream. Oh yeah, apparently. So my brother said it was like a pyramid scheme kind of a thing. Like I don't even know, but apparently he said that he thinks that they didn't even know that they were in a pyramid scheme because apparently there was like a bunch of them over on like the street as well, and they were like, it was just some weird. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I'm starting to feel it a little bit, guys. But yeah, it was some weird pyramid scheme. They were like trying to sell like something like to do with like magazines or something like that. Like I don't even know. Um, but it was interesting, to say the least. But like, dude, it was like 9:30 at night. Who the fuck is soliciting at your door at 9:30 at night except for a pyramid scheme? Like that's the only like right? I don't know. Although now, because my brother moved out, so I'm completely alone now for like 3 weeks here before I move into my place in Eugene. So if I get a knock on the door, guys, like call 911. Okay, like it's fucking over. It's like I'm shitting bricks. I have a sword in the background, so like shit gets real. I can bust out the katana, but like if they've got a gun, fucked. So don't leak my IP. Mm. Oh, that's good. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Oh, that's tasty. Hold up. I got some shit in my teeth. He posts more on OF. Horrible. Horrible. You guys don't even know how many people have asked me if I have an OF in my Instagram DMs. I shit you not. Probably like 300 people have asked me if I have an OnlyFans. Like, of course, I'm never gonna fucking like respond to said people, but like, god damn, am I that suggestive in my posts? Like, is that a thing? I didn't think that was a thing. I thought it was just okay. I'm posting bodybuilding content and fitness content, but clearly, I'm giving some kind of something of a vibe towards that. I don't know. Am I naive, guys? Like, am I just like really stupid? I mean, don't answer that. Don't answer that. But am I blind? I don't know. No, it's just bots trying to get people to click the links and get hacked. Oh, interesting. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, every now and then, but it's like only on Twitch. Like YouTube must do a better job of like stopping the like scammers or whatever cuz I haven't seen a single one of those like AI viewer things as a YouTube chat. It's like only on Twitch I notice. Is bro showing cheeks on Insta? No cheeks, bro. No. I think I've showed probably every muscle, most muscles in my body or on my body or whatever, except not that. Like definitely not that. Bro got colon. Oh yeah, because the watermelon. Yeah, it was fucking insane, dude. That's crazy. We were talking about pyramid schemes that live too. Were we really? Fuck, dude. Because yeah, no, it was actually pyramid scheme, complete pyramid scheme. Mm. Like who the fuck's knocking on your door at 9:30? Like literally when I got that knock, I was a little worried. I was a little bit worried. And then my brother went to check and I didn't hear a gunshot or I didn't hear a stabbing or anything like that. So, we're good. We were good, but now I'm all alone. So, hopefully no one pulls up on me that I'm not expecting or something. So now you can park the Corvette, Ferrari, and Lambo in your 6-car garage. 6-car garage. I'm parking on the gravel, which actually is pretty nice considering, or as opposed to street parking. So I'll take that. But 6-car garage. I'm only gonna be here for another 3 weeks. This was like a medium-term rental for my internship. So I don't know about that. Anyways, welcome back. Hey, how are we doing? Hey, yo, what did I just join? What was the first thing I said when you joined? I'm not too far behind. I'm catching up. I probably said something real out of pocket. That's kind of my MO, I feel like. Yeah. Delicious. Yo, the goat's back. Hey, on God. Hey is the goat. Bro, going back to school at the Big O. Indeed. Yep. We're going. Yep. We graduated, but we have 1-year masters at Oregon. So we will be back. We're going to be going to every football game. Maybe I'll pull up to the rec here and there. It's just so fucking busy and like I can't film the same, which honestly, most of my videos, honestly, that I do really well in all fairness, are not actually even at the gym. So maybe it doesn't matter, but I don't know. It's so fucking busy at the UO Rec. Like the machines are nice, the facilities are super nice, but also like I run into so many people I know that it takes so long to get through a workout. Uh, Bro, people just be thirsty, dude. On God, I, I guess. Fuck. Jeez. The mods can ban those for you. Dude, I need to after the stream, I'm gonna make you a mod on Twitch, Angel, because you're in here pretty frequently. Yeah, no, people just ask anyone because they're Randy, like, oh, they're just like it doesn't matter or whatever. Like, oh, who cares? Yo, I just came in. Did I miss the glute spread? The glute, bro. Who's saying that there's gonna be a glute spread? Okay. Drank a little bit on Friday night, but I don't think I made any promises like that. Not at all. Fuck. Stop it, glute spread. I meant cheeks when you smile. Wait, fuck, wait. What was the I love it. Oh, wait. Where, is that so? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Lying your ass off music? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? He's buttering up the spur. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what's going on, but it's flying right past my head right now. You downgraded to a 6-car garage. Okay, what was it before? It keeps going up and up and up. I thought it was like a 4-car garage last time. Now I'm downgrading to a 6-car garage. The 21-year-old intern. Yes. 6-car garage. 100%, guys. Like, yeah, of course. Lying. Oh, you're talking about lying your ass off music to the okay. Jeez. One of my parents' neighbors has a huge garage with a car elevator. Where the fuck do you live? Freehorn. What the helly? In 4K? Damn. Yeah, so does Seth. Oh, bro. Guys. No. I'm not falling for it, okay? I'm going to have another bite of the cannoli, okay? I'm not caving. I'm not falling for this shit again. That's not bad. Have you guys had a cannoli before? What do you think? What do you think? I'm not sure. I think it's decent, but I don't know. I'm gonna show up at the wrestling match in uniform. I wrestled years ago in high school, so could be a little tough. I know over winter break, just usually like if I'm home for winter break or whatever, I'll usually just stop by like my old high school wrestling room and just kind of like troll around there and teach some of the high schoolers who are trying to get better. Because it's sad. When I was in high school, our school was like really good at wrestling, and now they're like not amazing. So I gotta get them right. So let's see. Bro only went to UO because of the green colors of my eyes. Snake eyes for real, bro. Dude, I remember I had a teacher tell me that literally, and she referenced my eyes. She didn't like me. I think I was a little shit in her class. It was like 7th grade, so like whatever. It was a Spanish class, bro. She used to refer to me as like a snake, and then she like was like, yeah, it's because you like lie a lot. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like 13 years old. I'm learning. I'm young. Like, fuck, bro. That was cooked. I was like, damn. I think she might have also called me the devil. Like, I think she called me like El Diablo. And I'm like, bro, like, okay. Yeah, maybe I like talked a little bit more than I should. But like, I didn't deserve that shit. You kidding me? I was fucked up. I'll take that responsibility. Bet. After the stream, I'll do it. I'm pretty sure that I can do that, right? After the stream. I know on YouTube, it has to be during the stream. So So I modded Hey, and I think Music Guy as well. Is it the same on Twitch where it has to be during, or can I do it after? I heard people say that you could do it after, and that was fine. So let me know. Let me know. But yeah, yeah. They live in Florida. Okay, interesting. I don't. Yeah, elevator car garages. That's another level, guys. That is another level. Oh, fuck. Dude, I had such a good lift today. I have this. Let me show you guys this clip I got at the gym. Um, I maxed out the seated preacher curl, so we had to throw on the gym pin just with the pin and a 10-pounder. So I think it's like, I don't know, 185 or so. Let me turn my brightness down so you guys can actually see. Check this shit. That going? Okay. So that's the whole stack plus gym pin and a 10-pounder. I'd like to say 185. I don't get a crazy amount of reps, but I was trying a new weight, so like it's okay. Let me know if can you guys see that okay? Dude, I literally felt so good. There's no way I get another one, right? I don't think so. Yeah, no shot. Oh, no. Dude, crazy pump. But the gym that's right next to my work that I just go to sometimes for convenience sake, the lighting is just not as good. So thankfully for tomorrow's gym stream, which is gonna be at like 5:45 tomorrow Pacific. Remember, I'm from Oregon. That'd be leg day, quad day. So you may see me tweaking out just a little bit. Just a little bit. anyways. Yeah, well, you had that 12 car garage. But I guess you wanted to be humble since you were just renting right now. Bro, 12-car garage. Is there even a house in Oregon with a 12-car garage? Someone fact check that. I don't think there even is. Oregon is not like there are nice areas. There are like rich areas, but 12-car garage? I don't think there's a single house in Oregon with a 12-car garage. I doubt it. I don't even know what a cannoli is. It's like, God, how do you guys describe a cannoli? I mean, this is what they look like. It's kind of like a pastry with a bunch of like white cream in the middle. Um, it's not bad. It is not bad. I'm getting cream everywhere. Anyways. Tasty. Seth says he went out to get the food, but we all know his personal cook made it for him. Brother. Personal cook. I am alone here. I live alone now. My brother moved out today. So I'm completely solo here. So no. I would love, like, if I was like just butt fucking loaded, dude, I would love to have a personal chef, bro. That'd be so fucking lit. Oh my God. It would be so easy to eat healthy and have it taste good literally like every day. But God, a personal chef, how much is that? Like, I don't think that's something I would ever be able to afford. I mean, they're fucking crazy expensive. So, but that would be amazing. One thing that I would love to try to have, I would love to have like a garage gym at some point in my life. You know, not for maybe a couple of years, but I would love to have a garage gym because then I could just tweak. Don't have to work out with a shirt on. The clips would be great. The streams would be crazy. Like, bro, I would love to, and it would save so much time. Oh my gosh. And then, yeah. Oh, anyways. What did you do to make that teacher hate you so much? To call you a snake? Yeah, honestly, like I didn't. Okay, well, here's the thing. From my perspective, I don't think that I did anything that bad, right? I think all I really did is I just like talked to my friends a lot, which I'm sure was very disrupting and like probably like rage baited her. But I probably did that every class, quite frankly. Like she probably got like super rage baited. So also shout out 18 people in here. Love you guys. But anyways, I think she probably just got like rage baited over and over and over again because there was this little shit that was like probably being louder than he should have been. And I think that it was just like that, just over and over and over and over again. Because I was actually a great student in the class. Like I had a great, I aced the class. But I'd like finish my work and then I would just talk to my friends with this or that and all this stuff or whatever. And yeah, she wrote me up a referral at one point for just the most bullshit reason, bro. That, I don't know if I can say that. Basically, I'll just put it like this: someone in the class like tripped or something like that and fell and like dropped their things and like I don't know. I literally just went like this. I was like, and I don't know because I don't know when people trip like it wasn't like a bad trip. Like they didn't get hurt or anything. But I don't know, like when you guys see someone trip or like stub their toe or something like that, that's a little funny, right? So I was like, that's all I did. And she wrote me up for that shit. To this day, I'll never forget that. That BS. He always gaslights us into thinking he don't got bank. Guys. There is no 6-car garage. There's no Corvette. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. He made his whole house in his backyard. Brother. You know what? No, I'm not falling for it. Not falling for it. But was your teacher telling the truth about me being a snake and a liar? Bro, no. I am a very honest person. Like I sometimes too honest. So I sometimes have to be careful, I think. But yeah, no. I don't even know why she called me a liar. I don't even think I lied to her. I think that she just like I don't even know. You know what I think it was? I think that there was a group of girls in there or something like that in middle school that I had maybe talked to or something like that. And or like I probably talked to a couple of them. And I think that they talked hella shit about me to the teacher. I'm like almost certain that's why. I'm like 95% sure that's why. Because I didn't fucking talk shit to the teacher. I didn't lie to the teacher. I had nothing to lie about. I had a great grade in the class. I was locked the fuck in, bro. Like that was some bullshit. Bullshit. Expect nothing less than tweaking out. Yes, for the gym stream, dude. You're gonna see me tweak out. Hopefully no lightheaded. My last leg day, I got a little bit lightheaded. I have to remember to breathe sometimes, like because during my sets, I have a lot of breath control to like before you do a rep and then rip it. So sometimes I can take it a little too far. If we look up houses with 12, bro, pinpoint where you live with it 12, bro. No, not falling for it. That's what I'm not doing. Home Alone, just get a girlfriend who cooks. Not a terrible idea, I guess, but I know I think there's a little more to getting a girlfriend than using her as a personal chef. I would say I'll just say that wouldn't be my main motivation. I guess you could say an added perk, but ideally I can cook a little bit for her too. Like I'm not trying to have like I'm not looking for like a traditional kind of a thing. We do not want a future gold digger. No gold diggers. Don't never go for a gold digger, guys. Not a good way to live. Wait, you hired your brother as a personal chef? That's so nice of you. Yeah. My brother's my personal chef, guys. Yeah. No! He moved out today. You know that. I said it. I said it earlier. You know that. Baiters or boyfriend. Pause. Pause. I am strictly into women. So, hate to break it to anyone here, but did bro put the cream inside him? I need to like read these in my head before I read them out loud because I just read them out loud and then you guys end up just probably making me say just the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. Yeah, pause is right. Pause that's crazy. A personal chef would also make it to where you could cook home cooked meals, immediately eat instead of having to wait to prepare. Yes, it'd be a huge time save. It'd be delicious. It's just like, I mean, you have to be butt fucking loaded to have a private chef, like crazy loaded. So not very realistic. Seth doesn't have aura like that. Maybe he can get a little boost with the jorts, bro. The jorts, I think they give mad aura. Some people, some losers think that they don't give me aura, but like they're just lying. They're just coping. They're just insecure. The jorts are tough. The jorts are tough. Should I wear? No, you can't wear them on a leg day. But I wear them to the gym very frequently. And quite frankly, if anyone thinks I look stupid, then they're probably smaller than me anyways. So like, I feel like if you're bigger than someone, their opinion doesn't matter in the gym. POV, I pull up and there's like probably 5 guys that are bigger than me because they're juicing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely, for a natural athlete, definitely usually one of the bigger people in the gym, I feel like. But I know at the gyms that I like enjoy going to, there's definitely some people that are not natural as well. Which, like makes sense. I mean, I'm also like in the realm of bodybuilding, which largely is not natural. So only thing is working out at home all the time just seems lonely. But it's the idea that you have the flexibility, right? Like if I want to, I can, but if I want to go to the gym with a friend, I can as well. But I feel like it'd be so nice, like especially if you're working full time. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, dude, I'm working 40 hours a week right now, but it's really 45 because of an hour lunch break plus time to commute and get ready and shit. So it's really probably more like 50 hours a week. It has been an adjustment to say the least, especially with getting the gym in. And if you had a home gym, like, how clutch that would be. And like, I won't have, like, I only have 3 more weeks of the internship. And then I go back to Eugene and, I'll be ripping that hella. And then I won't have like a full-time job again until basically like 13 months from now. So, we'll see what we can accomplish. And then I'm going to be ripping the streaming and the YouTube, especially when my internship ends and I get 50 hours a week back. Like, bro, you guys, it's going to be really good. The streams are going to improve. They're going to get consistent, same schedule, all that kind of stuff. Consistent with the YouTube. I'm going to have another YouTube video coming out Thursday, by the way, if anyone's curious. So yeah, music is fantasizing right now, dude. Low key, a little sus there, a little sus. What's up, Freehorn? But the jorts are too long, need to be the right length. Well, in all fairness, guys, I'm gonna keep it real. They were just a pair of old jeans that I was like, like I'm probably not gonna wear them. So like I'm just gonna just cut them and whatever. So I'm not an artist. I'm not precise with cutting. I can't draw a straight line for the life of me. So should I probably, if I'm gonna get jorts, get like ones that are like already done for me or have someone help me? Yeah. But am I gonna spend the money to do that? No. So no. If you take the shirt off, you'll get more views. Science has proven. That is most certainly a true statement. That is most certainly a true statement, at least on the short form. And I don't know. I feel like for YouTube, I haven't done like too much. I just do like maybe like a stomach reveal on some of the eating stuff, but maybe like a quick physique check. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think bro wants to see some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We've all told our parents that no, 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 the teacher just hates us. Bro, stop it, El Diablo. You broke all those girls' hearts. That's why the teacher called you El Diablo. That's what I think. Well, I don't think I broke their hearts. Like I didn't do anything fucked up. Like I don't know. Like I mean, I quite frankly, I don't really remember, but I know that I. It's not like I would have cheated on any of them, or what if you could even have called it a relationship in fucking seventh grade. But um, I think it was more the idea that they had like a common enemy, right? Like if I had talked to like let's say like I probably like three or four of them, then they have a common enemy, and then they throw that. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm back. Welcome back. Hey, how are we doing? How are we doing? Hello from I'm gonna say Valated. Valated, is that am I saying that right? Hello from Brazil. Look, I think that's the first person from Brazil we've ever had. So welcome, welcome. We've had people from fucking everywhere too. So Brazil's a first. Um, Seth can get more aura if he trades in the Corvette for a Ducati. Super. Whoa, the V5. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saying anything crazy out loud. You know, guys, you guys in this Corvette. You guys in this Corvette. There's a Corvette in the background of one of my 450 short form videos that I've posted over the past 7 months, and now I'm a Corvette owner. Guys, stop it. Can't find one. Sorry. Wait. Can't find one. What? Hello from America. Okay. How many of you guys are from America? I'd like to say the majority, but I don't know. I know we have a lot of international people in here. So let me know. Let me know. Shit, how far up is he? I am 7 minutes behind, it looks like in the chat, but I'm catching up. Okay, don't worry. I'm getting there. Okay. I'm getting there. Okay. Anyways, pause. The goat has returned on God. Bro can't cook. Who told? Guys, I can cook protein pancakes, protein ice cream, protein shakes, egg whites, cheesy eggs, waffles, ground beef, and I know how to use a microwave. Oh, and I can bake sweet potatoes. Yeah, see, I know how to cook. You only burp in yo. Yeah, on God, hella freaky. No, I'm not ripping that second thing on live. That's wild. Burp, I don't care about, but I don't know about it. I don't know about that. Wow, your brother quit on you? No, he's going back to school because he has to move into his new place with some of his friends, and then he's going to be starting his master's program pretty soon as well. So he didn't. Or are you saying that he was like my like a chef for me? He was definitely not, dude. I bring Ninja Creamies with me for lunch. So like to work every day. I bring Ninja Creamy. Great conversation starter. Like if you don't know anyone, want to break the ice. Oh, are you eating ice cream for lunch? I'm like, sort of. What if I told you that this has 250 calories for the whole pint and 40 grams of protein? And you can make any flavor, and it tastes just like normal ice cream. And boom, now you've made a new friend. And you say it just like that. Of course. Not the fetish guy. Yeah, that's a couple people getting getting a little freaky up there in the chat. No doubt about that. Seth finna throw a party. No, I'm not like a big party guy. Like honestly, guys, like I'll be straight up with you. Friday night was the first night that I've ever been drunk at a bar, ever. Like literally the first time in my entire life. Because I don't like I'm not like a go out kind of guy, and to be honest, I kind of just caved to peer pressure a little bit, which is funny because I normally don't do that like ever. I've gotten a lot of peer pressure, so you know, you know. Yo, hello, what's up, Diego Huerta Gomez? Let me know if I got that right. You know, I'm not. I'm a little slow sometimes, so sometimes I'm. Just, cut me some slack if I got that wrong. Is some of your alt account music, bro? Oh, stop it! Your alt account, bro. Stop it. So bad. No, that account is freaky. That's a freaky account. Plenty of clips. Would you guys say that I'm making clips? I'm trying to. Am I? Or is it just me? Is it just natural? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? What would be a challenge stream that you guys would want to see? Because I want to start doing like very soon. I want to start doing a weekly. One of my streams I want to do as a challenge stream. So let me know what you guys would want to see for some kind of a challenge, like whether it be fitness, food. I've done 1,100 pull-ups over the course of 6 hours before, or 1,125 to be exact. But that low-key fucked my shoulder up. But I've done some pretty crazy endurance calisthenics stuff like that. So if you want to see something like that, I could maybe do that for a big milestone for a stream or like a food. Just let me know. Let me know what you guys want. And I always love to take your guys' input into my decisions and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He reads the comments. Yes, I read all the comments. I am just really, really, really behind because I'm such a fucking yapper. So it just takes me a second. Yeah. Brother, I missed you. What's up, Marvin? Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm a little behind in the chat, so I will read everyone's comments. Just I'm a fucking yapper. Like it is what it is. Yeah, he has to look for a new cook now. Dude, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I gotta find myself a new cook. Just hopefully I don't have to pay. Well, I wouldn't. I would never pay for a private chef. So, you know, you know. Do you take the max or bus to work? Neither. I drive to work and I pay more money than I should for parking. I think it's $14 a day. But it's really convenient for me because I'm on a really tight like time schedule. So, like for example, right? Okay, done with work at 5, straight to the gym, which is across the street. I have like a very, very cheap membership there for just like another month. Gym right across the street, finish up and leave at about 7. Go pick up the food for Mukbang Monday. Come back, shower, get stuff ready, and then I only have 5 or 10 minutes until the stream starts. So what? I've been going since like 7 a.m. Like I woke up at 7 a.m., got ready for work, completely going all day long, and I'll probably go for I don't know another hour, so whatever. But yeah, so it's a time thing. I mean, yes, it would be more efficient to take the bus, of course, like money wise, but I just don't have the time really to like wait for the bus and that kind of stuff. I think his brother was more like the butler, bro. If he pulled up to the stream, bro, he'd be like, bro, he'd have some words for you guys. 48-hour stream, brother. 48-hour stream. What would I even do for 48 hours? I mean, I could do like a fitness challenge, maybe a horror game, some talking, some eating. But 48 hours. I mean, I'd have to sleep. Is that a thing? Do people stream themselves sleeping? Is that even a thing? Unpaid lunch break is a scam that they introduced. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, yes, I think that's a fair statement. However, with that being said, the company that I'm like with, like they do treat me pretty like very very well. So like I'm not going to complain too much, to be honest. I'd rather just be appreciative. Um, but yes, in general, the unpaid lunch. I mean, that was the thing at a previous internship that I did as well, and I always thought it was like, oh yeah. I mean, I guess I understand, but I don't know. I'm just kind of getting used to the whole like corporate America thing too. Mm. Fit check. Okay. Here. My camera follows me, so I think it's so we got this. Oh, is it? Or maybe it's not following me right now. Yeah, we've got the pajama polar bear. You know what to do. You know what to do. And then the tank. That's all we got. There's the fit. Do you take the Bugatti? The Bugatti to work. How many Bugattis do you think are even in Oregon? I bet you under 5. Someone fact check that if you can, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Daisy Dukes, jorts. Bro, the jorts are tough. I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. Seth, I'm back on peptides and gear. Well, I really, really hope you're being safe, man. I remember having the conversation, but please be safe. I care about you. Don't do something crazy, okay? Those jorts aren't DIY. They're probably Louis Vuitton, bro. Okay, whatever. Yeah, guys. Louis Vuitton. Yep. Dude, if I was gonna be buying a bunch of dumb stuff, it certainly would not be Louis Vuitton. Hello, man. What's up? I'm gonna say Jim at because I feel like the start of that is like that sounds a little weird. But what's up on Kick commenter a little bit more rare. Seth was probably the "Where's my hug" guy, bro. No, don't start that. That is crazy, crazy. I feel like the "Where's my hug" guy though is also like it's always like the senior in high school doing that too. Like I feel like a freshman in high school, right? Like that's like the stereotype. This was 7th grade. You only talk to people in your grade. So, no and no. Yeah, no. If Seth becomes a biker with the Ducati and the Daisy Duke short, his aura would go through the roof. You guys are just trying to tank my aura. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do, okay? I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Why is your house that dark? I just turn off all the lights so that way I can have like the lighting like set up or whatever, so you guys can see my face better. So yeah, that's why the lights are off. Normally, no, I'm not a fucking like vampire. I don't just sit in the room in the darkness. Yeah, air fryer master. Actually, I don't have an air fryer, but I want one. I want one. Freehorn, why do you think he hired a person? Wait, True Angel dude is trying to look broke like Bill Gates. Broke like Bill Gates. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gosh, bro, the trolling just never ends. Fuck. Man. Mm. Anyways, very attractive, I know. Why did you say the second burp in I don't see any comment on burping? It was like way up there. Like in the probably the very beginning of the stream, I would say. Someone was talking about something burp related. Oh, so your brother is getting his master's in personal cooking. Then that's good for him and you, bro. Bro, he's not in the stream, but if he was, bro, he'd be fuming, fuming. He deleted it. Wait, did I delete it or did someone else delete it? Or what comment are you guys talking about? Yeah, Prince, he gaslights us, but we all know he loaded. How many 21-year-olds? Let me say, how many 21-year-olds do you guys know that aren't scammers, right? Not a scammer, that aren't scammers that are loaded? Probably none. I know I don't. Come on now. Come on now. You should have live streamed that night, like Friday night. I mean, it would have been entertaining to say the least. It was a fun night, but yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Live streaming going out, bro. I don't go out like very often. It's just like I'm here for 3 more weeks, and one of my friends that's here like with me, he likes to go out like more. So I'm just like, I don't know, why not? I took an edible for the first time on Friday. It made me feel sick, so I'm probably not gonna take any. I have never tried weed ever before. I feel like I'm like open to the idea. Extendo. I will use this on the next date that I go on. So, boop. Dude, could you imagine the live reaction? I promise you guys, I will use this though. I promise. I think that would just be so funny. Like, what dude is pulling out their own fork and then not only their own fork at a restaurant, the extendo. I don't know. Am I a loser for thinking that this is really funny? Like, am I the only one that thinks this is funny? I don't know. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. Idea for challenge stream. Prove to us you ain't loaded or have a Corvette just enough to convince us. How do you convince someone that you're not loaded? Isn't it usually like people trying to convince the other way around, right? No? I don't know. Uh, I really enjoyed your previous food challenge video. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun making it. Well, not really. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of fun in the beginning, and then the after effects were fucking horrific. Um, just literally peeing every 20 minutes, stomach pain, quite frankly, shitting out watermelon, like straight watermelon, because you can't digest 6 pounds of watermelon. Of course, Seth is a CFO with a personal driver too. Wow, wow. Okay. Now I'm a CFO. A CFO? Really? Okay. Is there a CFO of any company that's 21 years old that isn't like a brand new startup? I don't think that that's real, like at all. Uh, if I wasn't roommates, I'd def cook for you. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely always use the help for cooking, but you know, I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know. Do what you do best on the 48 hours. Just yap. Bro, if you think I can yap for 48 hours, don't you think I would get tired or like slow down or some shit? There's no way I could fucking like yap like this for 48 hours. Like, I don't have that level of talent. Or frankly, it's not even talent. I feel like it's endurance. You know? I could do like a oh gosh, not I can't do it. I can't because I couldn't film at my work or anything like that. But when I'm done with the internship, I could do a live stream that's like a 24-hour live stream kind of a thing where like I just take you like whatever I'm doing during the day, I'm just do normally what I would do during a day, but I just have a camera with me the whole time. But I don't know. I feel like that could get boring for you guys. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. Yeah, I don't think I could do a 48-hour yap stream, but what's like what would be like a fun challenge or something like that, you know? People do sleep streams. I think Speed did one. I know that sometimes people do that. But I mean, who wants like I don't understand like is that entertaining for people? Like I feel like no one would watch a sleep stream, right? Like am I tripping? I don't know. I don't know. Sleep stream people are kind of weird. How so? How so? Yeah, there's a category on Twitch where they just sleep manly girls and guys just spend all their money to watch them sleep. Really? That is super interesting. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I mean, I personally sleep in just underwear too. It's like I'm not giving everyone like a free show like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I feel like that could be a little much. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, can see your George like can't I'd have to go in the other room. Is the live tracker thing on? If you guys really want to see the jorts, like I can go grab them. I'm probably not gonna put them on though, because my polar bear pajama pants, very comfortable, very comfortable. Um, Man, Seth was the "Where's my hug" guy in 7th grade with the 6th. Bro, no. No. This is not a thing. It never was a thing, it never will be. There were plenty of, not really in middle school, but in high school. I remember being a freshman and seeing it firsthand, like seeing the seniors just, you know, hitting the "where's my," "Oh, you need help finding where your next class is," or whatever. Like I saw that firsthand. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I already have to compete with dudes like 4 years older than me. Like, how the fuck am I gonna compete? That's literally, that's what I remember thinking. Air fryer is a life changer, dude. I know. I've, I've had friends who have had them and made stuff for me, and it seems so OP. Are you counting 21-year-old on OF? What? No, no OF. There's no OF, guys. No OF. We're never doing that. We're never doing that. Okay? Never. Never. As much as probably the 300 plus DMs that I've gotten asking if I have an OF, we're not doing that for many, 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 many reasons. Many reasons. I know a 21-year-old that's loaded and not a scammer. I'm assuming you meant handle, is Mini Pekka lifts, bro. Really? Really, Angel? You troll? No. No, no, no. Love my Ninja brand air fryer. I use it quite often. Yeah, dude, Ninja makes great products. Like, honestly, that their blenders are really good. The Ninja Creamy is a fucking godsend. Like, if you want to get in shape, just get a Ninja Creamy. It is so easy to eat in a caloric deficit when you have a Ninja Creamy. Maybe not like prep, cutting, but yeah, it's pretty fucking OP. God, I need to take allergy medicine. My nose is, I think it's because of the pizza. It was fucking up because it's spicy, so it's like dripping. Um, we need to get this Twitch more popular than his other streaming platforms. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty hard to overtake YouTube just because I have a bigger following on YouTube. I started posting YouTube videos. I've only posted three videos thus far, but I think they've gotten like, I don't know the exact numbers, but a combined like 10 to 12,000 views on YouTube. And I think we're starting to get pretty close to 900 subscribers. So I think on Twitch I only have maybe 130, I would say, because the only way you're getting really followers is via live streaming. Versus on YouTube, I'm getting followers from live stream, YouTube videos, and shorts. So it's just like it's tough. I don't know if Twitch could overtake. You'd have to like get some kind of a switch over or something like that. I don't know. But also, I'm going to be streaming for quite like I plan to make this like a I want to like be a streamer. So a lot can happen in a lot amount of time. So who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Okay, that's too kinky. Wait, what's too kinky? What's too kinky? Uh, she would walk out on you. To be honest, with the fork, I will bet you I will bet you every penny that I have that no one would walk out if you pull out the extendo. 0% chance. It's funny. I think that, quite frankly, you might get bonus points. This is low-key free game. Okay? Trust. Let's see. Do you think you need to track calories to get lean? So here's my opinion on that. In theory, like probably yes. For me, I don't know if you guys, I'm like not shredded, but like I feel like you could consider me lean like right now. Like I'm not like super shredded right now because I'm not on prep or anything, but like I don't know. Get the idea, I guess. And I don't track any calories right now, but in order to get like 7% body fat, yes, I had to track. If you're really struggling with the cut, I would highly recommend tracking. I don't think it's mandatory, but I think it just like makes it a lot easier because most people underestimate the calories that they eat on a cut. Like people think that they're eating, let's say 2,000 calories, but maybe they're eating 2,600 calories. So that gets in the way. So in my opinion, unless you have been able to do it before, like able to cut and lose weight without tracking calories and macros, unless you've done that before successfully, I would say you usually have to. That's just like my opinion though. Yeah. That's why it will be a challenge stream. Wait. Let me see. Oh my gosh, for a 48-hour stream. I mean, I am very interested in doing some kind of challenge stream. I just have to figure out what it exactly is. Yeah, the a sleep stream could go. I don't know. Like, well, it would have to be like in conjunction with like a challenge I was doing before, or something like that. I know eventually once I reach monetization on YouTube in about maybe another month or so, and I get access to like they're like Twitch subs, except they're called like YouTube memberships. It's the same thing. When I get access to that, I was planning to do like a subathon slash like I don't know, not membership-a-thon, but like that kind of a thing. And the idea there is like for every sub you get, it adds time to the stream time, and however long that time goes up to is how long I have to stream for. So I'm not going to do that until I quite because I need a lot of time. Because for all I know, like I don't know if people go crazy. Like I got to be prepared for potentially like a 3-day long stream or just something insane, right? So I have to have a serious chunk of time before I can do that. Plus, I can't do that until I'm monetized on YouTube. But we're getting there. You need 3,000 public watch hours before you can unlock memberships. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think we're at maybe 850 or 840 public watch hours because only long form counts like YouTube videos, stream hours, and then like the VODs or whatever that's saved from the streams and people watch those, like those count. So yeah. If you don't eat, you'll get lean. That is a true statement. However, if you don't eat, you will also lose all your muscle mass, and then you'll look like booty. Usually, Seth uses AI to try to convince us Okay, now we're throwing in AI. We're throwing in AI. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? AI. We're bringing AI in. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like, I don't want to lose muscle. Yes, exactly. Like, in theory, yeah. I mean, you'll lose a lot of fucking weight if you just starve max. But like, yeah, you'll also lose a lot of muscle if you want to cut and if you want to like lose weight, like cut right and maintain your muscle. Just be in a slight deficit, high protein. Don't cut your carbs. Don't cut your fat entirely. Don't go ultra crash diet. We're talking anywhere from a 3 to 500 calorie deficit with 1 to maybe even 1.2 grams of protein per pound of desired body weight. So, that's going to be pretty optimal. We want to be doing zone 2 cardio, which is basically just a fancy way of saying uh, walking, incline walking, stuff kind of like that. Just low intensity cardio that isn't going to fatigue you and then cook you on your lifts. Because if you do, for example, like a lot of people like Stairmaster, but Stairmaster, you're not going to have near as much energy for your leg days if you're ripping Stairmaster like crazy. And if you do that, that means you're not going to be getting as much stimulus as you should be from your leg days. This is ball knowledge from your leg days. Therefore, you're not going to lift as heavy or reps, i.e., less stimulus, which means your legs are going to grow less or potentially could get even weaker. Possibly. That's maybe a little bit of a stretch, but at the very least, you're going to hold yourself back. At the very least, you're going to hold yourself back as to the stimulus that you could be giving your legs to make them grow as much as you can. And as a natural athlete, like you have to be doing, I think, everything you can, especially to grow your legs. Like it takes a different level of mental, I think, to really, really, truly grow your legs, in my opinion. You guys will see how I train legs tomorrow. I go pretty hard. Anyways, people who watch sleep streams are perverts. They just sit there staring at you, waiting to see you pop up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense because, like, really, like, who is watching a stream stream or a sleep stream other than that, right? Right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, I guess, but I don't know. Sleep stream people just watch and say nothing. You can find them on YouTube all over. Really? It is interesting. Uh, Seth was where my hose at kind of guy. Brother, no, not at all. Like, nah. Oh my gosh, bro. Here it comes, bro. Fuck. Bro. And I love too that I'm like 9 minutes behind in the comments too. So I know you guys are just like chuckling. Oh, like, oh, he's reading so slow. Like, oh, I said that 5 minutes ago. And me. Yeah, bro, get used to it. Get used to it. Anyways, Seth was probably the guy that went back to his high school after he graduated and said, "Where's my bro?" Nah, that is a crazy diss. That is a crazy diss. Absolutely not. I had a girlfriend senior year of high school and freshman year of college. The same. Didn't work out. It is what it is. But like, no, no. You're so behind. You asked if you know any 20. Oh yeah. No, I remember. Wait, when did you actually get big? I'd have to look through pictures to say when I quote got big, but it's like I've been working out for 8 years, but consistently probably only for three. Because prior to that, I had wrestling, so like I wouldn't really work out any extra during wrestling and all that kind of stuff. But like I did work out like periodically. It just wasn't structured or like as like spaz locked in as I am now. Like I'm super dialed now. Um, so when did you actually get big? I don't know. Maybe last summer you could say. Maybe I'll say within the last 2 years, but my physique, just the muscle mass that I have is definitely the most that I've ever had in my life before, for sure. I'm not the leanest right now. The leanest was during the prep, but yeah. Yeah. I like how animated you are. I do try to be pretty animated because I feel like it's a lot more entertaining. No one wants to listen to some motherfucker that's just like, and or just like, and anyways, how are we doing? Like, no, you got to be like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am working on that. My speech skills are getting better. My every now and then I read a comment that catches me the fuck off guard, and then I'm like, what do I even say to that? But like, I'm locked. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There's been 20 comments in this stream that I've been like, I'm not. There were two in particular that I was like, I'm gonna ignore that. But anyways, pickup line. Are you a ninja creamy, bro? I don't think that's a great pickup line. I don't think I've ever used a pickup line, quite frankly. Yeah, I don't know. How is Automod censoring that message? Dude, wait. Oh yeah, I didn't even there is an Automod. I had no idea. I had no idea. Twitch is so isolated. Is it really? Yeah, yeah, it is a little bit. It is harder to grow on Twitch when you only stream a few hours, a few a week with spread. Yeah. No, I know. But it's also just really hard for me time wise, just because I really don't have much time to get the streams in. So I'm kind of just like treading water right now, just doing the best that I can, and we'll really be able to pump up, all of the alerts, all the fun stuff that I plan on adding to the stream. So, stay tuned. Internship's done in 3 weeks, and we'll have a lot more time then to really, really, really be able to give you guys, that extendo is too kinky. How is the extendo kinky? This shit's hilarious. How is it kinky? I don't think it's kinky at all. I'm eating, or I've been eating pizza and cannolis. Not really something you can use a fork for, or if you do, might need to. You might be going to hell or something. But you know, yeah. But once someone gets it, then it's easier to maintain and pays out more, I'd say. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that that Twitch takes a much higher percentage of the revenue than YouTube does for streaming and donations and all that, like membership slash subs. I believe Twitch takes half of all subs, and YouTube, I think it's maybe 60-40, at least like when you're starting out. I haven't unlocked monetization on YouTube yet. I have on Twitch. So you can sub there, of course, um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not like pushing that hard or anything. Um, yeah, I don't know. Gotcha. Yeah. Seth doesn't get behind on chat. Only on 2 occasions, right when he starts and right before he ends. Bro, what? No. I'm low-key catching up, I think. Maybe. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Right when I start the stream, am I usually behind? I know at the end I often am, but at the start too, I feel like I'm like pretty responsive in the start. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Why is your shirt still on? We're not getting views like this? Bro. Guys, I'm not gonna sell my body out for views. I'm not gonna do that. No, I mean literally like almost all my content. I don't have a shirt on, in all fairness, but it's like fitness content. So it's like, that's kind of the whole point, right? Thank you for the tips. Yes, sir. If you guys have any other fitness questions or want some free ball knowledge, I feel like I know most things gym, muscle, diet, macros related. So let me know. Let me know. He's reading so slow. I wrote that 5 minutes ago. Bro, I'm catching up. Okay. This one you wrote is just 5 minutes ago as of right now. Okay. So catching up. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Maybe Seth was the edgelord kid in high. Bro, no. The edgelord. You really think that I was the edgelord? They existed. They existed. There was some interesting characters in high school. That's for sure. But I don't think that I was one of them. I don't think so. We are so back. I'm leaving the office. Welcome back, Dan. I'm sorry that you're leaving the office at 10:30 at night. That is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Holy. Dan was helping me make a Discord. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna make sure I get that going. I'm gonna try to get that going by Friday. Probably Friday by 6 o'clock. I will have a Discord. I'm making that commitment to you guys right now. Internship as a CFO is wild, bro. I think maybe if I was a CFO, wouldn't need to do the internship, right? Right? A man who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except for thoughts. That's you. That's you. Okay? Let's see. He got my $250 for my Prime membership, but that's chump change for him. Bro, no, get the fuck out of here, dude. Holy. I appreciate the sub though, of course. You know. Jeez, bro. Chump change is crazy. That's crazy. We like when Seth is behind with a winky face. What do you mean by that, sir? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Very interesting. Very interesting, sir. My God, that was so delayed. It was like sending a comment via carrier bird. Okay. Chill, bro. Chill. Okay. I'm dialed. I just yap. It's just who I am. It's who I am. I read the comments a little bit slow, but at least I'm reading every comment, okay? Or at least, most of them, okay? Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Wait, don't bodybuilders sell their body for money when they compete in bodybuilding shows? No, it's actually quite the opposite. They actually pay to show their bodies. Like, if you guys think that like I don't know if there even was a prize for the natural show. I doubt it. And that shit, like, quite frankly, dude, bodybuilding show, not cheap. Like, not something you could do real often. So, like, between like, okay, you have to get an NPC membership, plus you have to pay for each individual, like, set or whatever that you're in, plus a spray tan, plus a hotel, plus the glazing, plus probably a bunch of like food and drinks and stuff like that, and all the money you're gonna spend going out after because you're gonna be like super fucking hungry and shit. So you're gonna like want to spend. So yeah, no, some bodybuilders get paid, but not an amateur first time bodybuilder like me. I'm very, very new. Wear a stringer. Tomorrow's a leg day, so I don't think the stream will host a stringer. I think that's more of an upper body kind of a day. Don't let him catch up to chat. He'll end the stream. Everyone starts spamming, bro. Bro, no, no, no. I'm not ending the stream at least for another 25 minutes. But I will eventually have to fucking sleep, guys. Eventually. Dude, oh my God, I've not been getting enough sleep, especially Friday night. Dude, I only got like 5 hours of sleep. And I woke up to pretty early, well, decently early to go on a hike too. I posted. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's called Blue Pool in Oregon. It's so beautiful. If you're ever in Oregon, you should check it out. It is so gorgeous. Very popular spot. It's kind of like a destination hike, I would say. Super pretty. But yeah, I need to start getting more sleep. And it's very optimal for the gains. So like trust. Music isn't really being subtle anymore. Fuck. If you need help with Discord, let me know. Let me see. Bro always says he's gonna do something but just doesn't. Okay, but the only reason that what you just said is a true statement, genuinely, is just because I have had no fucking time, bro. Like, I've had no time. Like I'm not gonna like bore you guys with breaking down my like schedule over the past every day, but literally I am like doing stuff, whether work, exercise, content creation, hanging out with friends on the weekends more specifically. Like between all of that, I'm pretty much busy like all day every day. So once the internship's done, I will be able to make a lot of extra changes and such and be, give the people what they want to a higher degree. I'm it's shit's hard. Shit's hard with when you're working full time and trying to do all of, trying to, exercise regularly and post short form, long form YouTube videos and live streaming all at the same time when you're also not very good with technology. Okay. Remember that. I'm kind of a tech unk a little bit. You guys have seen some tech issues even on the live streams. So, it comes up. It should be fine to add to the link tree. I'll test it when I'm home. Oh, okay, sweet. Well, maybe the Discord actually might be coming tomorrow, potentially. So, yeah. Okay, that could be fun. Daddy chill, yo. Pause. You should do a DM of shame every week on Mukbang Monday. That is the most unhinged DM you received last week. You guys want? Okay, how about this? I'm not gonna show you the DM because like I don't want to expose anyone, but I will tell you it. Let me find like a really troll one. That's actually a really thoughtful one. Look at that. That's a thoughtful one. There are like most people who DM me are normal. There is a very big crowd of certain ones. Let's see. I'm trying to find like the worst one. This one is interesting to say the least. Hey man, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I need you to send a picture of you copying these emojis. It's for science and research purposes, and I'm sure you guys can guess along the lines of what that is referring to. Send the OF. There's a lot of like I've gotten a few of these like scam ones too, where it's like, hey, like my friend, I'm not even gonna go over that one. That's so silly. A lot of people talking about the legs can be weird sometimes. Oh, here's the classic. I want to ask if you could do a muscle show video call with me. Of course, I would pay for the money per PayPal for it. Like, no, I'm not. Yeah. Honestly, this week has been pretty tame. Well, actually, let me go to the hidden requests. Sometimes those ones could be a little bit more devious. Actually, these aren't too terrible. Oh, actually, no. That one's horrendous. I'm not even reading that one. That one's so bad. I can't even read that one. It's actually diabolical. Uh, yeah, honestly, not most of them are not like crazy, crazy. Oh, well, okay. That right as I said, I get one that says "Let me suck it." So there's that. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Now I'm going to be behind in the chat because I did that. But that is a decent segment on Mukbang Monday. I'm not going to show you guys show because I don't want to expose anyone. But yeah, that was all just within the past like 3 days. All the ones that I just read off, and I skipped over a ton. Glazing. Some in chat would give you the glazing for free. Loki. You pay to get glazed. Oh, you're saying would give you the glazing for free. Yeah, but I think the people that would give me a glazing for free from the stream are probably interested in something other than me succeeding in the bodybuilding show, to say the least. And I do not swing that way. So, I mean, Arnold Classic pays their winners 750K and Mr. Olympia pays like 600K. So, right, that's the top of the food chain. And normal bodybuilding, not natural. I will, even if I was taking steroids and, could be a professional bodybuilder, like in the sense of like, not natural. I mean, the chances that I would be able to, win the Arnold Classic that's effectively zero, right? Like that's very rare. So like for most bodybuilding shows, you're not like the bodybuilder is not making any. Usually they're losing money. I think it's more about the challenge. Plus, it's really good for content. It's also like a personal achievement kind of thing. So like for me, it was very like rewarding and fulfilling to challenge myself and see how far I could take it, right? How far could I push the limits of what I can make my body look like, right? And that is rewarding. Plus, of course, it's great for the content. Like when I'm super, super, super shredded, of course, I'm going to get more views and followers. Like that's just a given, right? Like that's a given. It's a fitness account, right? So there is that extra benefit as well. So, you know, they turned him brown and glazed like a donut. That's true. It's true. They did indeed. Insane. PNBA pays 10 grand, and that's a natural competition. Is that like just unbelievably competitive though? Because I need to do some growing. The natural bodybuilding it's an old man sport. It takes a long fucking time to put muscle on naturally, and I have more muscle to put on, like for sure, especially in some of my weaker areas that I need to work on. CFO stuff. There's no CFO, guys. Not CFO. It's not real. It's not real. Post them on Discord, lol. Wait, post what on Discord? Wait. Oh, the DMs? Bro. No. Bro, I could not do that. Gosh. Expose them. They deserve to be shamed because they need to know it's not cool. Then we find out it's a music DM. Bro, no. No, I'm not going to expose anyone. At the end of the day, they're just people. And also at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It's just not worth it. Although I will say there have been a couple accounts that have DM'd me that have like wife and kids in the profile picture. That's diabolical. Like those people, maybe. But I don't want the drama. But God, that is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Those are text messages. Those are DMs. Hey, ask for money up front and just don't do it. No, because that's scamming people. I'm not gonna ever extort people for money. Anytime, like anytime that I have gotten like a donation, like from the stream or YouTube video stuff or Instagram stuff, like it's just been people that have been interested in supporting like the content creation stuff. Because like of course for the Mukbang Monday, right? Like spent like I don't know $30 on food, right? Like that's not nothing. That's for sure. So like there are like I do spend a little bit extra to be able to make, especially the food videos for sure that I make. So people have just kind of just not like a crazy amount, but there have been a couple people that have been like super kind and generous and stuff like that. Nothing like absurd or anything like that, but it is helpful for like just covering the maybe the budget for like that food challenge video like that, like it was nice. um yeah, but I'm never gonna send someone some fucking freaky shit for money, like never doing that. Absolutely not, for so many reasons. Let's see. I'm about 5 minutes behind, my bad. Then they have to decide to either expose you as a fraud or expose themselves as a perv. That's true. But unfortunately, with or not unfortunately, with social media, I already, am putting in quite a bit of effort and stuff like that. It's like, don't know that I really need to tack on drama to the list. I've got oh god. Oh geez, I'm getting tired. But yeah, we stay away. I stay away from anyone that's drama, like for sure. I remember hearing a lot about bodybuilders doing gay for pay. Saw a Greg video about a dude getting exposed for that recently. Lol, dudes will shell out some serious cash for this shit. I mean, you know, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I've never done that, but I have been offered some pretty insane numbers. I don't know if they actually would have sent that amount, but like I would say combined, I have been offered like from everyone for something like in that realm. Like if I would have said yes, I probably could have pocketed if they were to actually send that, probably $5,000 to $10,000 I've been offered. Like I'll literally just get DMs of people saying like, "Oh, like I'll pay you this for that." And I'm like, and of course I don't even open it, of course, because like I would never do that. But it is astounding what people are willing to spend their money on. Like you're gonna drop like willingly drop that much money to just like goon across the screen. Like that is just insane. That is insane to me. I just it goes against like everything I believe in and stand for. Like I would never do that. But it is astounding and very shocking to see like what people at least claim that would be willing to pay. Mm. Definitely a topic I only really talk about on streams too, because it's not like something that's as thrilling. But no need to protect them; they deserve it. Okay. It's not, I will say I am 21, so it's not like I'm like a. I mean, yeah, I am young, and like yes, like usually it's like older people, not always though, but usually. Um, so is it creepy? Yeah. Is it illegal? No. I don't know. It's just not something that I really want to like put on my plate or like tackle or deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it's not illegal to be horny. It's just weird. Yes, exactly. Like it's like they're not doing anything illegal. It's a little, you know, poor taste. So bodybuilders do get paid to sell their body. Some of them, I would imagine if you were like a gay bodybuilder, you would probably do very, very well if you were willing to go down that route. Like I'm sure that you could do very well, like 100%. And I would bet you a lot more have than like is publicly aware. Like I think that's like something a lot more behind the scenes. I would just venture to guess. So I think there'd be a lot of I've told some of my friends that and they're like, bro, why would you just like, oh, like, oh, you're already posting that, like, oh, who cares? It's like, no, like, no. I could never do it. Like, even if it's something like a classic one, is people will ask me for like a personal flexing video for money. And I'm like, dude, like, why do you care? Like, I already post, like, I post bodybuilding content. So, like, I'm posting myself hitting poses and flexes, like, literally all the time. Like, why would you want? But it's about I don't even know. Like, what is it about? Is it about like the personal thing? Like, oh, this is just for me, which to me seems like personally, I don't know. So, but even beyond that, I just think it's morally wrong to be involved in a process that, or just be involved in something that is actively, in my opinion, harmful to society, harmful to those people. You're fueling a very negative addiction. And also like, dude, what if I like wanted to get a job in the future and what if you have kids and that gets found? I mean, the laundry list. And then just from a moral perspective, of course, never ripping that, of course. So bodybuilders lose money during competition. Absolutely. I mean, the top bodybuilders are definitely making money, but it's bodybuilding from a financial perspective. The only way that you're going to make money, one, is if you're literally the top 1% of bodybuilders specifically, or you're big, you grow on social media, and bodybuilding is like a part of that growth that has allowed you to grow and then reach monetization and all of that kind of stuff. But for actual like direct expenses and revenues and stuff like that, like no, like yeah, bodybuilders are not making. Most of them are not making. Anyway, God, I need to take allergy meds. My nose is fucked. Um, Seth is stage ready. I am most certainly not stage ready. Uh, Nor am I trying to be right now. Right now is all about put on as much fucking muscle as I possibly can. Push as hard as I can every day in the gym. Give it everything I've got. I want to grow as much as I possibly can naturally. So, not stage ready, but that's not the point. We will do another show in probably 8 months, I would say, roughly. It's not a rigid time frame, but sometime around that. I'm going to give myself some time to really put on as much size as I just humanly can. I want to get. I know I'm never gonna be like a trend twin as much as I want to be because I'm a natural, but doesn't mean I can't try. Try to be. Even though I know I will never be. Geez, my nose. Pretty much. Oh yeah, bodybuilding's not profitable. Yeah, unless you're the best of the best. Yes, exactly. Or unless you can use it as a tool to grow on social media. And then make that monetizable. Like that's the only way that it makes true sense. You know what I'm saying? And I see it as an investment because bodybuilding comps aren't the only source of income. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was saying. Is uh, like for me, right through my bodybuilding comp, sorry, the prep and the comp like combined, like dude, I went from 1,500 followers on Instagram to what are we at now? We're almost at 17K, and the comp was like or it was like a month ago. So it was very helpful for content growth, for sure. Do I have any crazy brand deals? No, like not yet. I'm also not really like actively like, reaching out for that, quite frankly. Maybe I should be more, but um yeah, I'm I'm affiliated with Prozis, and like I'll post their stuff and stories and like some posts here and there. Um but they send me just like a bunch of free stuff like every month, which is nice. I don't have to pay for whey protein or anything like that. But it's not something at this point that would be remotely like sustaining from an income career perspective. But we're very new, and I also just started streaming and long form content. So it's gonna be a fun ride. I'm gonna eventually, I think probably towards end of September, do launch one-on-one fitness coaching as well, because there's been a lot of interest from people in that. And over the next year, I'm gonna do everything that I can to continue growing all of my channels, putting everything I have into it, and then trying to make a career out of it. I mean, if I could do that, that would be just fucking crazy, dude. Like, I want to be a streamer. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a fitness creator. Like that is what I'm truly passionate about. So, if I'm able to do that, which I think that I can over the course of the next 13, 14 months, if I can do that, which I think I can if I give it everything I've got, like, I don't know. That would be really, really awesome. And it'd be so cool. It would be so cool to see, like, okay, how about in a year from now? If in a year from now I just grind and grind and grind on the streams, the YouTube, the other social medias, right? As I grow in others, that'll serve as pipelines to the stream. Can you imagine, like, you guys that are here right now, that have been watching the streams and shit that I've been doing for like the past 3 weeks, that, I've just been doing it for 3 weeks. Imagine then, bro, like what the streaming could look like, bro. And to have like all you guys here and just like recognize me, like, dude, there's my homies. There's my OGs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would just be so fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, off my soapbox. I love you guys though. True, but even then, the average bodybuilder is making next to nothing. Correct. Very, very, very little. Like, if not nothing. I mean, because a lot of bodybuilders too don't really like. They're not very locked in on social media. Like, I didn't do as good as I should have, at the bodybuilding comp, because I just, quite frankly, I should have had a coach and didn't peak correctly. But from a social media perspective, there was only one person there that was like more dialed than me. Do you guys know the account Blind Barbell? He's got like, I think 500K on Instagram. Really, he makes great content. He was there. So he was the only person that is definitely more dialed than me on content. Like, everyone else there does like social media, but like, I think, so it's, you might be really good at bodybuilding, but that doesn't always directly correlate to social media necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Um, but but yeah. Uh yeah, that is right. That's why it's big investment. Yeah, gotta risk it for the biscuit. Absolutely. I mean, I know that I certainly very in the red for my first bodybuilding show, but at the same time, it did help me. Like, it was a catalyst, I think, for being able to grow my channels. I mean, literally, I think I grew my channels by 10 times over the course of that prep and show. So, like, that's pretty fucking awesome, It's like trying to hit a shot from the moon. But you were spending to eat food regardless of mukbang. Yes, but if I wasn't mukbanging, right, I would go eat the Costco chicken that I've gotten. And actually, I do that sometimes. But for Mukbang Monday, I got to eat something fun. And, for example, right, this meal, it'll be 2 meals, I guess. But this meal, right, was $32 because it's eating out, versus a Costco rotisserie chicken is 3 meals and it's $5. So it is still like, yes, I would be spending money on food regardless, but it's more expensive food. Oh, wow. Man, that's good. Fuck. Um, mm. Oh, that's delicious. What state are you at? I'm in Oregon. Rock trying to stock. Oh shit! I was like, that rhyme for a second. I don't really think it's that big of a deal telling people that I live in Oregon, just because I mean, it's a pretty big state. How many people live in Oregon? Like, what, 10 million, something like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Personally, I don't want to be bodybuilder shredded. Prefer to look big. Probably 10 to 15% body fat would be good for me, and it's sustainable. You can be 10 to 15% body fat year round forever, and that is healthy. Versus bodybuilder shred, like, no, you're not going to be healthy. You're going to, if I was to try to stay 7% body fat year round naturally, there is a 100% chance that I would die significantly sooner than if I did not do that. It's just not healthy. It's a short-term thing. The way people can tell I work out and look good, but won't say no to a burger. Yeah, exactly. And you shouldn't say no to a burger. Life's too fucking short. Unless you're getting ready for a bodybuilding show, there's no reason to like, yeah, don't be like a fat fuck, like, don't be like what I'm doing right now. But, right, yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to have a burger every now and then at all. I have 1 to 2 cheat meals a week right now, and I don't think I'm fat at all, and I don't think it matters. You gotta live. Oh, that's good. I do wonder how these people afford this stuff. Yeah, like the bodybuilding stuff, especially too, because that shit is really not cheap. Like I can get into. I'll just tell you guys some of the numbers that like I personally spent. So I did 3 classes. Each one is $125. Then you have to have an NPC membership, which is like, I think it was like either 150 or $200, something like that. Then you need to get the spray tan and the glazing, which was like another 185. Thankfully, I didn't have to stay um like I mean I guess I hung out like in a hotel with some of my friends, but I didn't have to like pay for a hotel because my parents were just in the area, so I just stayed at their place. But that, assuming that a normal person would have to pay for that, that's another, probably $200 right there. Then all of the food and supplies for that show that you're gonna have to get preemptively, that's gonna be another $100. Then you also have to think about most people have a coach. So if you have a coach, that's another 200, 250 a month in jet for the whole prep. And then well, oh yeah, the trunks, they were like $50 each. I have 2 pairs. So like that's not cheap. That's not cheap at all. So yeah, I don't really know how either. I think it's just something that's like a big commitment. It's a big deal. So like people will save up for it, just like you'd save up for a vacation. It's kind of my idea. I mean, that's kind of what I did. Uh, People have too much money, especially CFOs. Yeah, that's why Seth doesn't struggle, bro. Bro, I just graduated from college. I'm an intern. I don't even have a full. I don't. Well, I do have a full time job right now, the internship, but it's not like not a full time hire yet. You know, because I still have one more grad year. The grad year. What are the insane numbers? And to do specifically, just pose. There's naked. Why bother? Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really understand. I don't understand it. Seth didn't accept since he's a CFO. 10K is chump change to him and his 7 Rolexes. No. 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 He'll just use the 10K to wash his Corvette with organic water? Isn't all water? That doesn't even make any sense. Organic water. That's a new one. That is a new one. You are British. I am not British. I am American. Yeah, not British. Not British. I have a yeah. No, no, no. Are any of the are any of those people asking to do photo shoots? I heard that's another way they get you. I have had definitely a lot of people ask me about well, not too many actually. I've probably had 5 or 6 like photo shoot people DM me, but usually they have like a bunch of like, unless it could be fake proof. I didn't really think about that one. I may have to reevaluate. I've never done anything like that photo shoot wise, other than grad pictures, which of course doesn't count because that's just a normal photographer. But that is interesting. That is interesting. I didn't. People are so weird on the internet, man. Gosh. Uh, anyways. Wow, I'm really fucking behind in the chat. Whew, okay. He doesn't use organic water, my man. Uses like Saratoga water, bro. Fuck out of here. Saratoga water. Oh my gosh, bro. Fuck no. How many calories and protein do you eat daily? Well, it highly depends on the state that I'm in. Right now, I'm probably eating about 170 grams of protein and about 3,500 calories a day. But during the prep, I'd say it was an average of closer to like 2,000 calories a day and like 215 grams of protein. But that was like during a bodybuilding prep. So like everything's different. So unless you're doing a bodybuilding show, don't do the second one. Yeah. Bro's gonna be that influencer that let me stay for free in your resort and I'll post and advertise for you, guy, even though he doesn't need the money because he's low. I mean, shit. If I could get a free stay, like, all right. But yeah, I mean, realistically, that is like, of course, not going to be fucking worth it for them. I don't post like travel content or like hotel content. So it's like, I wouldn't have the skills necessarily to make a video like that do really good. So, probably not worth it for that, for them. Yo, almost as many viewers on Twitch as YouTube. Really? Really? What's the split right now? What's the split? I'd be curious though to see like when I post my next YouTube video, if some of the people that like see that video are going to see that I live stream, and then the ratio could switch. I don't know. I think it's tough to compete with YouTube. I've never had a stream where the average of Twitch has been higher than the average of YouTube yet. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. What's your resting heart rate? It's not crazy like low because I don't do like long distance cardio or anything, but it's probably, I don't know, like 80, 85. I don't know. I measured like a couple months ago just because my dad had like one just on the table, but I'm not 100% sure. Costco chicken is one meal, bro. One meal if you got the biggest back in the room. I mean, bro, there's a lot of chicken on there. And also too, like, I'm not gonna eat that much chicken. Like, I'd rather eat that and then throw in some like cherries or watermelon, something like a carb. Like, bro, how much? That'd be a lot of protein and calories and fat too. Like, fuck no. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I'm getting tired. But not everyone has a 12-car garage like you. Okay, bro. This guy. This guy. Do you guys want to see my sword? Let me know. Maybe I just want to show you my sword. Not that sword. Weirdos. Uh, with an elevator in the garage, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, like Alex, I'm assuming you meant Eubanks, before he hopped on gear or at least admitted to using, which I didn't think as an improvement personally. I think he was better before. Yeah, I mean he might be, but at the end of the day, I mean he certainly had a lot of success in doing what he did. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that did not think he looked better before. And like here's the thing: is like, okay, if I hopped on, right? My physique would look better. It would improve. I would get extra lean mass. I would probably be leaner easier, which in theory would probably lead to more views and more fitness success, like fitness content creation success. But at the end of the day, it like I'm not going to do something that one, quite frankly, I know that I would get addicted to. I have never had a problem with alcohol or, any drug or anything like that or nicotine. I've never had a problem with anything like that. But I know myself and I'm addicted to the gym. And if there was something that I could take, which technically there is, but I wouldn't do it because of health reasons, of course. If there was something that I could take that I know would make my physique look better, like I would get lean mass, be leaner, easier, less food cravings, all that kind of stuff. And it would help with social media. Like, of course, I would get addicted to that immediately. The first bit of whatever I take, instantly hooked for life. Like, I think it'd be really hard to quit if I ever hopped on steroids. So for that reason, I just would never do it because it's like I don't want to die young. Like I like life. I really like my life. I love doing all of this. I think it's super rewarding and it's super like exciting to see what I can achieve. And I don't want to cut that train like potentially 30 years shorter because I get addicted to a drug. I mean that's what it is, just drugs, steroids, right? So yeah, I don't know. I understand the temptation. I understand the allure. Of course, I've thought about it. I think anyone that's into fitness in the gym and that rips the gym a lot and stuff, like everyone's thought about the what if. What would I look like if I hopped on steroids? I think I'd kind of end up looking like one of the trend twins because we have a similar height and like kind of like a stockier build, except they're just way fucking bigger than me because they're on trend and other stuff. But sorry, now I'm hella behind in the chats. But yeah. See, I don't think he can finish a whole rotisserie chicken in one meal. Bro, you're just trying to challenge me to eat a whole rotisserie chicken in one meal. If I ate a whole rotisserie chicken in one meal, bro, like I'd puke. Or would I? I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't, but that just sounds disgusting. Gamers the goat, welcome back. Hey dude, it's currently 10 a.m. I'm in school. Talk after. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to you a little later, my guy. 10 a.m. in school. Where are you from? I know we have a lot of international people, so for me it's 10 p.m. right now. How long did the spray tan last you? It lasted me so you can't shower when you get it, right? So you kind of smell, but anyways, beyond the point. After you shower, that takes away like 85% of the spray tan. But I would say it lasted for like 4 or 5 days with showering. If I was not to shower, I'm sure it would have lasted a long time. But yeah, I think it was like a very like specific spray tan though, maybe for bodybuilding or something like that. Because I would imagine, I don't know. I guess that's the first spray tan I've ever got, so I don't really know that much about spray tans and like how all of that works. So yeah, no. Oh no, he's catching up to the chat. Everyone's spam, bro. Why are you trolling, bro? I'm getting close. I think I'm only 6 minutes behind, soon to be less. So bro, I'm trying to catch up. Okay, you guys give me so much shit for always being behind in the chat. I'm doing my best. Okay, start spamming. Someone came up with a topic, or someone come up with a topic where we all know he can yap for 10 minutes. So we can fall behind in the chat again, bro. Bro, you guys know how to get me yapping. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, Twitch has 6 while YouTube has 5. We win. Ooh, really? Is that the case? Let me see if that's still the case. 8 watching on YouTube, 5 on Twitch. So it shifted. I don't know. I think YouTube's back ahead. So maybe if Twitch was ahead for a second, that's pretty crazy though. That would probably be the first time that's ever happened. I'm gonna double check you on the restream analytics after this and see if you're capping on that. See if you're capping. What's it like being a Corvette or like being a Corvette? Where's my hug? Edgelord guy, bro, is just D1 baiting at this point, or is it even D1 baiting? Pause. What type of sword? Oh, welcome back, Alasanche. How we doing? It's a katana. Yeah, it's a katana, and it's actually pretty sharp. Like if someone came in here, like I could fuck someone up with that shit. Ooh, which sword do you guys want? Here. Thought you'd never ask. Pause. Yeah, literally. Hold on. I'm almost caught up to the comments. All right, let me just grab the sword here. 1 second. Hopefully, is my camera in the follow mode? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, it'll follow me. Sword. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can get it. Can you see? No, you can't really see the Damascus patterning through the camera. But we have a sword. I got this at a mall that was half off. I've had it for a year or two. This, like, you can kind of tap, but it is still pretty sharp. The point, though, you have to be a little bit more careful because this shit is super sharp. So, it's always actually been kind of like a dream for me to have someone like break in so that way I can like go all out basically. Like if someone breaks in and like threatens me, assuming they don't have a knife or a gun, which they probably would. But this is my dream. It's my dream. So my dream, someone breaks in, then I have an excuse to finally use the wrestling, jujitsu, and MMA stuff I know, and then potentially the sword. Like, dude, that'd be amazing. And just like no rules. You know what I'm saying? Um, do you have to unsheath the sword? I do. I just did. Shink, shink, whoosh, whoosh, shink. Oh yeah. Everyone that comes over, I show the sword. They're gonna see it whether they want to or not. Shink. Not that many people have come over, but you know, I've had some friends come over and stuff. So, but Alex's has that majestic hair. Maybe you should go for the flow haircut. No, fuck no. The day you see me get a middle part, guys, is the day like I'd rather be dead. Did I have a middle part ever? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I sure hope not. One of my friends, Jay, or just one of my friends or whatever, I've posted some videos. He's my like really tall friend. I think I just posted a video on all my short form today. He had a middle part at one point, and that shit was chop city. Holy gosh, bro! How am I getting? I thought I caught up to the chat. What the fuck happened? Um, Lol, I just listened to streams while doing work. I did open the screen to see what this sword talk was about. Shink. Shink. But yeah, Seth just gaslighting us again. Bro, gaslighting about what? I don't gaslight. This is a fabrication of the truth, okay? This is not real. God, I should have made more sword content during the prep. I feel like I could have made some fucking sick sword videos when I was like super shredded. Go back to lurking banana. Jeez, poor banana catching strays for no reason. Bro just said he wanted to see the sword. He's catching strays. That's crazy. Wow. Did everyone else see that glitch on stream? Suspicious. What glitch are we talking about? What glitch are we talking about? Yo. Green, you need help. Low-key. That is a very interesting request that is never going to happen. Jeez. Horrible. Not if we have something to do about it. Everyone's spam, bro. I can never bro, I swear. I'm never going to be able to fucking I can stream all fucking night and I'll never catch up to the if I read every comment cuz I just get lost in the yap, bro. Like and you guys will comment and then I just like I can never catch up. I can literally stream for hours. I mean literally we've been on here for like 2 hours and 18 minutes and it's like dude, I have just been yapping the whole time. I have not caught up to the stream like at all. The only time I can catch up to the stream is for the first like 15 minutes I feel like of the stream while people are still like coming in and stuff. And yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You say you'll look back at the stats, but we all know you got too lazy to do that or we'll forget. Bro, fuck you. I'll look at the fucking stats, but you can't see the stats until after the stream anyways. So Green, you gotta pay for that? Jeez, bro. No. Shink. Let's see. He's taking it out, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh wow, it's so big. What do you mean by that? Bro, he's taking it out. Oh wow, it's so big. Bro, like that is a crazy clip right there. So bad. Put on the jorts too. Should I do a jorts stream next stream? Should we throw the jorts on as part of the fit? The only thing is like you guys only ever see like generally the top half unless I'm ripping a fit check or like calisthenics or whatever. So I don't know. YouTube/Twitch. The sword is only for educational purposes. Do they get mad about a sword? Is that like a thing? Like they see it as like a weapon or something. Is that real? Is that real? Do I need to censor my sword? I sure hope I didn't do anything wrong, but I feel like I've watched sword videos on YouTube before. Like a ton. It's like it can't be too bad, right? Does Twitch care? Hope not. Hope I don't get a notification or something like that. I usually like going to dinner first. Fuck. That bitch is clean though. Where did you get it from? I got it at a sword shop in the mall. It was half off, and that's the only reason I bought it because it was like even being half off, it wasn't like necessarily cheap per se, but it was like a reasonable price to the point where like I've always wanted a sword. And I was like, this is maybe kind of like a stupid purchase, but I don't know. I think it's a great talking point. Like anytime I have a friend over or whatever, like you're just yeah, like, oh yeah, you want to see the sword? Not that sword, weirdos. Yeah, yeah. So it's battle ready too. Like it's like I'm not gonna go too hard. Like I can tap it like this, but if I was to like hit chink like that, yeah, that'd be bad. That'd be bad. I don't know if you guys can even see it. So okay, there's and then that's the back, and then you can't even see how like wonder, can you see the Damascus from this? It has a Damascus patterning. Can you guys see the Damascus patterning from this angle? I think you might be able to. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got Damascus patterning in it as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Next video, how to flex with a katana. That's not a terrible idea. That is not a terrible idea. There's not like any like cultural appropriation cancel opportunities for that though, is there? Right? Like no one's gonna be like, oh, like you're not from the culture or something like that. I sure hope not, because I don't know. I do like the swords. Surprised you found it at a mall. Yeah, it was like it's like a throwback store. So they have like all sorts of like old pinball machines. They have a bunch of swords and daggers and weapons and stuff like that. Like so, not guns, but like other weapons. And I've always seen it. I've always gone into that store. It's kind of like fun. And then I was always, like, dude, what guy doesn't want a fucking sword, right? Like I feel like, you know, you don't know what to get your like from a girl's perspective, or guys, I guess. But oh, you don't know what to get your boyfriend for Christmas or his birthday. Just get him a sword, bro. What guy's gonna complain about getting a fucking sword? Like, sick. Bro got the $100,000 sword. No, I think the only way that you can even buy a sword that expensive is if you get like an original sword maker from that. Because I think I don't know. Maybe the sword salesman was lying to me, but he said that like there are specific sword makers or whatever that are like from, I believe, Japan, that like it's illegal to like sell them to foreigners. I think. So maybe I was lied to, but that's what he said at the very least. Flexing with a katana could be a pretty good social media niche. I know. I feel like you really just do not see that. You know what I really fucking need to order? If you guys know Clash Royale, which is like the entire like troll of my like social media or whatever is mini P.E.K.K.A lifts, it's from Clash Royale. Dude, I want to get a custom mini P.E.K.K.A helmet, but it's so expensive that it's hard to justify. But like to get like someone to make like a custom metal mini P.E.K.K.A helmet, like, bro, I remember I was reaching out to all the artists, like just on like Etsy or whatever the other one is, and bro, they were taxing. Like they were like charging like $400 to $600, and I was just like I understand like it'd be a very specific custom one of one kind of thing, but damn, bro, like that is expensive. I wish they made like a mini P.E.K.K.A costume, because that would be quite a niche. You guys are gonna love, bro. I'm gonna get it so many Halloween costumes. Loki, I need to get that fucking helmet. Maybe I just need to make the investment, because that'd be so good for content. Like, tell me that that would not be so good for content. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Man, that's every guy's dream to have someone break in. Yes, dude. I wish someone would try me right now. Plus, that'd make well, it probably wouldn't make good content if well, it would make good content. It wouldn't probably stay on any platforms very long because it would get taken down or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure that you guys would love to see someone break in and fucking have me just like, go at them. I'm sure. I have a friend that collects swords, hangs them above the sofa. I never sit down. Hangs them above the sofa. That is a real interesting place to rip it. I personally, I would love to put it on a wall, but I don't have a wall mount, especially for this place. It's like it's a medium term rental. I'm only here for another 3 weeks, so yeah, yeah. Are you gonna use fire style, water style? Do you guys fuck with Avatar: The Last Airbender? That is like one of my favorite shows. I would want to be. I think I'd want to be a water bender if I got to pick one. I think that'd be my go-to because you can't say air. That's too generic, right? That's too generic. Fire is lame. Like you can't do anything but just like destroy stuff. And then earth is cool. There's a lot going there, but I feel like water is cooler. Just even the base, but then if you take the subgenres of waterbending, like, dude, you could get real freaky with blood bending. That's for fucking sure. Anyways, bro is too innocent for these sword comments. On God, I am as innocent as they come. Anyways. What you mean these comments are 100% innocent? No, I think it was the ones that I was making up there, like I was trolling about or whatever. God, I'm really 10 minutes behind? How the fuck am I 10 minutes behind in the chat, bro? Like, I've got an issue. Bro gonna get all the huzz because of the sword? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chicks love a sword. This is the only reason that anyone's ever interested in me is because of a sword. I gotta play to my strengths. The sword's a strength. It's definitely not the arms or anything like that. Corvette, where's my hug? Edge Lord, middle part guy. We're just saying anything these days. We're just saying anything at this point. Okay, Edge Lord. Fuck out of here. Tall friend is 5'9". Tall friend is not. How tall do you think I am if he's 5'9"? He's 6'8". My taller friend. How tall is the guy in that video? Oh yeah. He's 6'8". He's a tall motherfucker. He wants to start posting eventually, but I'm trying to get him to start posting, but he's taking his time. I feel like he would do so good because one, he's a good looking dude. He's like pretty shredded, like for just like he has like he needs to put on a little bit of size, but it's also tough at that height. Like he's got a crazy massive frame, but I feel like you don't see many guys that are that height and like doing fitness stuff really like to that extent. So yeah. Tall friend is bro. If tall friend is 5'6", I'd be like fucking 4 foot at that point. Jeez, no shot. You're right. I just got home. Why does he have a sword? Trust me, you gotta have a sword. What guy doesn't want a sword? But anyways, welcome home. Oh God, Seth could have a predator sneaking around in the background, and by the time he caught up to us telling him he'd have been taken, bro. That'd be like the perfect like horror movie thing. Like literally, I think that would be the perfect horror movie thing. So imagine this was a horror movie right now. But don't you think that I would see like because I look at myself in the camera to make sure I'm not like, but in theory I'm looking at myself, not like that corner over there or something like that. So what if you guys saw like a bunch of eyes or something like or like a set of eyes? That could be a good horror movie. Someone needs to get on that if they haven't already. I feel like there might be a horror movie similar to that, but not streaming, more like FaceTime, I would say. But it'd be a little different. But yeah, no, low key, I would be taken, and it'd be Raps. It'd be wow, it'd be Raps. Welcome home, honey. On God, welcome home, Dan. He's unsheathing his sword for us. Pause. Pause. See, yes, but that sounds really bad. It sounds really bad. You're right, Princeling. We could warn him about a predator behind, but he'd be 10 minutes to read the chat, bro. Fuck. Bro, I'm trying to catch up, but you guys, but like, there's so many comments, I just can't keep up. Until my sword collecting friend, I didn't realize so many TV movies come out each year that have swords and sell these replicas. Well, I don't know. This shit, like you can kill someone. Like it's sharp enough to where like if you gave it a good swing, you're doing some serious damage. It's not going to maybe cut straight through, but if you swing hard enough at the neck, it might. It might. You'd be banned on TikTokers for sure. Really, they don't like that TikTok is like pissed about like swords or whatever. It's just something streamers say to troll YouTube, Twitch, TOS because they do a bit. Okay, it doesn't go against. Okay. Let's see. Seth is going to be the Corvette. Where, bro? You're just with a snake. I've never owned a snake. What are you talking about? Battle hardened sword. Is that what I said? And it's probably not a real thing, bro. Stop trolling, bro. What did he say? He said it was like, God, was it battle tested or whatever the terminology is for swords? Did I cut myself? Maybe. Whatever the terminology is for like it's ready to go ham. It's that, okay? Stop trolling me, bro. Stop trolling. Seth thinks he's from oh god. Dude, I don't even want to say that. Like try to pronounce it. I'm just gonna butcher this shit. Seth thinks he's the next Rurouni Kenshin. How'd I do on that? I nailed that shit, didn't I? There's a liquidation center shop that sells swords. Really? Interesting. I would get it if I didn't have meetings from home. Yeah, but I mean, as long as it's sheathed, I mean, swords can be decoration, right? Like, it doesn't have to be like a, like, oh, look at my weapon kind of a thing, you know? Yeah, only Asians allowed to use katanas, just like chopsticks. Oh shit, then I'm probably breaking a lot of customs then because I'd be using chopsticks all the time. I had sushi the other day; it was delicious. I bet those Damascus lines are painted on. I mean, shit, they might be. They very well might be. However, I'll never know. It doesn't affect me, I guess. So, oh well. Oh well. All right, everyone. We got another topic that we can so you can yap for hours about and fall behind. So if we ever need it, bring up swords, bro. Oh my god. Jeez. 3SD print one. This is definitely not 3D printed. I would be pretty surprised if this was 3D printed, to say the least. But yeah, I don't know about that. That's why you don't sleep naked. Running around. Well, I don't sleep naked. I sleep in just underwear. Running around with both swords unsheathed. Shink. That's what I have to say to that. I never sleep like full naked. Uncomfortable. Fart bender. Guys, you got. I mean, shit. The protein farts. That is a very real thing. Not many people want to talk about it, but it's a real thing. It's a devastating casualty of being in good shape. Yeah, today was low-key not great. I overdid it. Someone breaking in would make great content, and you're right, it won't stay on for long, but it only stay on Reddit. Yeah, because Reddit doesn't care or whatever. So it would make great content, but it wouldn't. There'd be very few people that would see it in theory. They do sell katanas to foreigners in Japan, but they'll ship it to you. You can't travel with it. Oh, Why? Is it because they're worried about it like getting damaged? It's like a sacred kind of a thing. Is that why? Or like, let me know. Okay, so topics we can use are swords and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Dude, on God, I can yap about Avatar: The Last Airbender for sure. Anyways, good night, chat. Good night, Dan. I know you're probably maybe you might have already hopped off, but either way, 99, 99. Firebending for me. Why firebending though? I feel like it's the one you can do the least with. Like with water and earth, you can create buildings and structures and create things, and like blood bending, that would get pretty freaky. Like you're not telling me that would be some fun. So with fire bending, what are the other? So they can do the lightning bending. What else was there? They can do lightning. There's one other thing, right? That they can do. Oh, the lava bending. But all of that's like only destruction oriented. And realistically, I feel like in real life, I feel like, how applicable is that really going to be? Like, are you just going to be destroying civilizations constantly? Like, probably not. You'd probably get shot pretty quick. But with water bending, like, bro, you could use that in your daily life. Earth bending, same. Air bending, same. I don't know. Why? What's your rationale on fire bending? I'm curious. There's this one 6'5" bodybuilder I've seen around called Gorilla. Dude is an actual mass monster, and he's a pretty big following as a result. Yeah. The only thing is, I know my friend, he would never do steroids or anything like that, so he couldn't be like a crazy mass monster. But I feel like it would be a unique niche to be like a natural 6'8", like pretty shredded. And he said that he wants to do a bodybuilding show. He just wants to put on more size first. So like I understand that. Oh my gosh. I'm so behind in the chat and I have to actually I'm catching up. Let me catch up and then I'll stop. No, you'd be focused on checking yourself out and reading chat to see the predator in the corners. Bro, checking myself out, bro. I just want to make sure I don't look like a fucking like troll or a goofball, but like Loki, I probably do anyways. So, you know, bro wants to be a Ninja Creamy. I love the Ninja Creamies. They're literally what keeps me going. I think you're the only one who wants to be a Ninja Creamy music. Maybe. If you were in the UK and showed that, they'd be breaking down your door right. Oh yeah, don't they have like a ban on like a certain length of knives or something? But they had an actual problem with like stabbings, right? Isn't that a thing, or am I just making that up? Um, yeah, you said okay, I guess I'll give you a 9 out of 10 on pronunciation, but it's a really good anime. I've never seen it. I haven't done a crazy amount of anime. I recently finished Attack on Titan maybe 2 months ago, and that was pretty peak, except I'm not sure how I felt about the evil Aaron thing. Like I understand like the idea, but I don't know. It was a weird switch up to be like rooting for him the entire fucking show and then just like, oh wait, like genocide, right? Like that was kind of weird to me. I'm not sure how I felt about that, to be honest. Other than that, the show was great. And I've watched Dota's Dragon Blood. I tried that one on Netflix. Something about like God, I don't remember what it was called. It was the one that had that like evil bunny rabbit. What is it? Something with hell in the name. What else did I watch that's an anime? Oh, I watched Castlevania. I think isn't that what it's called? That was a phenomenal show. It was a shame that it wasn't longer. I really liked that show. Oh my gosh. That's like my ball knowledge of animes, I would say. Because I don't really think you can say like Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime. I feel like it's more of like a cartoon, really. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. Some people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't consider that an anime. At least that's what I've been told. Did one of those Avatar: Last Airbender tests and got Air Nomad as my nation, so that was pretty cool. Okay. I haven't done those. I've done like the house sorting quizzes for like Harry Potter and stuff like that, and I always get Slytherin or Gryffindor. It kind of depends on I don't know. Depends on the year that I've had, I guess. I don't fucking know, but I'll take one every like year or two, and it's always either Gryffindor or Slytherin. Um, Can you chop a watermelon with your not so girthy sword? Bro, the clips from this stream have got to just be fucking absolutely nuts. Oh, fuck. So bad. So bad. Music pause. No pause, Angel. Dude is drooling right now. Calisthenics time. Is it calisthenics time? Is it time? Time for a little bit of. You guys know the drill. Do you guys want some calisthenics? Okay. Let's see here. Sheathe this bad boy. We'll do calisthenics, read some more comments, and then I gotta sleep, guys. Gotta sleep. I'll do a little calisthenics though. Let me get the light. Oh my god. Dude. Oh. Alright. Let me set this shit up. Woo. Alright. Wait, which one is the I gotta make sure I don't unplug the camera. That'd be bad. Okay. Alright. Unplug this. Alright. Just wanna see you ball. I drop flies in this bitch. Ties in this bitch. Okay, let's see if that follows me. There we go. Here, I'll strip this angle. Although the lighting is pretty chopped. Let me fix that. That might be better. Get low. All right, ready? This is how to do a planche. Oh, I'm a little out of breath. Fuck. Okay, I'll read some comments and then I gotta go to. Then I gotta sleep. I just finished rewatching. Yeah, I've watched this so many fucking times. Wait, you like The Last Airbender? Yeah, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's my favorite show ever. I prefer to travel and see the world like an air nomad. I do like traveling, so that is true. Fire can heal too. It heals? Really? I don't remember that. I thought water healed. I wouldn't try being freaky with bloodbending on females. Yeah, maybe you need to be dating a bloodbender. Maybe that's the better way to say it. Water bending definitely the best. That's my opinion. Bedtime, Claudia. Oh my gosh, no way she's still here. That's crazy. Did you watch Avatar and The Last Airbender on Paramount Plus? And if so, what did you think? I did watch that. That shit was trash, I thought. Oh wait. I thought it was on Netflix. Are you talking about like the live action Avatar, The Last Airbender? Because I thought that shit was like low-key trash, no? I don't know. Because like he didn't even do right. Wasn't it like a thing he didn't even do waterbending in the first season? If you're talking about the Netflix show, I didn't know that there was a Paramount Plus. Do you watch the Avatar Last Paramount Plus? I didn't know that was a thing. Is that something like else? You're not talking about the live action one? Okay, everyone. He said he'll stop when he catches up. Still, bro. You guys are just trying to make sure I'm sleep deprived. More like a ninja cannoli. The way you were sucking, bro. You're just trying to get me to say the most insane shit and then clip that shit and then cook me, bro. Like that's a crazy one. Crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to catch up, so I can because I don't want to leave anyone with a comment not answered, but it's kind of hard. Oh my God. Just read a comment below. UK has a huge stabbing thing. Instead of gun violence, they have machete violence. Bro, that is like so UK. Like, gosh, bad teeth and lots of stabbings. Yeah, any type of sword. You can only have a kitchen knife. Lol. Yeah, not in America. Dude, I literally bought this shit at the mall and just no license, no permit, just carried it back to my car. No, no background. I mean, I know guns. Yeah, there's like more, but yeah, this shit would terrify and break up families in the UK. I know because I have a Brit friend. Okay, okay. Have a good night, Seth. Can't wait for leg day stream tomorrow. Yes, sir. Or I guess more like, wait, gotta get the angle right here. I don't know, man. It does not want me to show my leg. Leg day stream. Okay, all right. Well, that's not gonna happen apparently because the camera tracks me, which is good and annoying sometimes. But you know, leg day stream tomorrow. It will be at probably 5:45, maybe 6 if I'm having tech issues. I'm gonna try to get the mic hopefully figured out beforehand, but in all fairness, I don't really necessarily have time. But I will try. We need to keep him yapping. And congrats on the mod badge. So is the bakery? I need to make you a mod if you want, Angel. I really should make you a mod. You're always on here too. There's a bunch of you guys that probably should be modded. But I know on YouTube, I think you can only do it during the stream. So if you want to be modded, let me know. And before I head out, I'll mod, you know, any of the regulars that want to be modded. So is the bakery not open tonight? Fuck, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Never mind. Can't sleep. My room has mosquitoes. Oh, that's fucked. Fucking hate mosquitoes. Wish they all died. Actually hate mosquitoes. Dude, I'm literally just on the ground reading chat right now. He's a Hufflepuff. Fuck no, I'm not a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff is so cooked. You getting Slytherin just proves your teacher right, bro. Dude, I think it was because it was like, I think like you answered like one question. It's like, oh, I see $20 on the ground. Are you gonna like keep it for yourself, or are you gonna like look for the owner? And it's like, okay, yeah, probably gonna keep it. I mean, are you really gonna find the owner of that $20 bill, or are you gonna find someone that is gonna just lie and take it for themselves? You know, you gotta think smarter. And then that question makes me a Slytherin for some reason. Never mind. Guess the bakery is open 24/7. Bro, I don't have a dump truck, guys. This is not real. Yeah, you never catch me doing calisthenics. Why not? It's like you get Loki fire. Remember, fire is not destructive. Yeah, I know it's the heartbeat, but yeah, I know. The live action the live action is trash compared to the original. No, I'm talking about the of the gang as adults. I thought that like didn't get fully. I thought it got like leaked. I was just gonna wait to watch it until it like came out. What time are you streaming tomorrow? 5:45 p.m. Pacific. Gym stream leg day. So be a different vibe. You guys have not seen that before either. Let's see. Dude, you didn't know there's and it's no, are you talking about like the old one? The really old one? Or you're talking about the new one, like with the gang or whatever you're saying. I just thought it wasn't out yet. I thought it was just like clips got leaked or something. But I guess I'm not too locked. You can buy a gun at the mall in the USA, bald eagle screeching in the background. Literally. I mean, literally, I think that's what this shirt is. So, in all fairness. Avatar Aang Last Prayer is a new movie on Paramount Plus. It's okay. I am gonna have to probably watch that as soon as I possibly can. Wow. I'll take it. The mod responsibilities. I wouldn't do that. I request mod status since it matches my Discord status. True. You don't have to, but I'll appreciate it. No, I'm gonna do that right now. No, the movie is fully out on Paramount. Okay, before I end the stream, because now I actually am caught up with chat, I'm gonna mod my boys here. Let me do that because I think you can only do it while you're on stream, I believe. There's Dan. Is it the three dots? Where the fuck do you go to mod someone? I've done it before, so why can't I figure it out? Wait, is it just like click on their name? How do you mod someone on? Can you guys remind me? Go. Wait, because I'm on the stream. The shield. Where the fuck's the shield? Oh, well, I see. Well, okay, he's got a shield. Oh wow, I'm just actually fucking blind. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I think I just modded Dan, and we're modding Angel. Okay. Okay, I think you guys are mods now. Okay, okay, did that work? Are you guys locked? You guys dialed now? Let me know. I think it's working now. So, yeah, I think that should be working now. Okay, Angel and Dan, did that work on your guys' end? I think it did. Let me know. Okay. Hit Alt F4. No, it's Control Alt Delete. Genius. Okay? I'm not that cooked. Okay, I'm not that cooked with technology. Oh my god. But yeah. The original writers quit the live action on Netflix, but are part of the pair. Oh, really? Yeah, the live action one was just. I thought there was a second season coming out of that. Like I thought they got a second season. Jeez. Ooh, now I'm better than everyone. I have a shield. Yeah. Well, if there's ever any, I think it's only really happened on Twitch, but yeah. If there's any ever like people trying to like send in sketchy links or something, I think now you guys, right, can delete them. I'd like to say, right? Shit. Let's see. Oh no, yeah. I didn't say half my interns got laid off. Jeez, bro, that's cooked. Half? Fuck. I'm one of the few remaining. It's Windows L. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I think I probably have to peace out. I am a sleepy guy and I'm past my bedtime. So I'll leave you with this. 5:45 stream PM Pacific tomorrow. Leg day, it'll be a little less talking, a little bit more just like, kind of getting after it. So it's a shame that now there's a bunch of people just joined the stream. But unfortunately, it's 11 o'clock for me and I have to be up at 7 for work. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. Stream tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, 5:45 p.m. Pacific. I'll post about it on my Instagram as well. Be there for leg day. A little less talking, a little bit more heavy breathing and lifts. If you want to learn how to hit a good leg day, pull up. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Love you all. See you tomorrow.